there.
Hi, friends.
I'm my phone and trying to get comfy. That's a good idea. I know we want to take this part to our room, our bed, but I don't know. We gotta do some.
Right. Have to pull up our chats to do the roll call.
Do the roll call, of course.
Here we go. Angela
Showtime.
Markovich says
Okay, all right, so,
showtime.
all right, you gotta find my. You gotta always find my little. Okay, all right, so showtime. You gotta find my.
Hold on, coming from me. Hold on. Lady Jess G.
Hey.
Raquel Keys. Hold on. Oh. Ah. Hold on. We're missing everybody. Hold on.
You think we'd be ready? We had all day.
I know.
We only had all day.
We only had the entire day. There you go.
Okay.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Okay, all right, so we have Cheryl Singleton, which is the first one
Yeah.
there, 7:36, wow. 7:44, Angela Markovich showed up. Then we have Domino Effect. Wow, okay, I never remember that one. Is that new? All right. Angela's telling us all her details.
Is that new? Is that person new? Welcome.
Okay, Raquel Keys, hello. Lady Jess, Tiana Williams, Donna McIntosh. Stand as I call your name.
And J. Valdez, Heavenly Me,
Heavenly Me.
Carissa
Hey.
Davis,
Okay.
Lisa Pellegrino, Latrice Hubbard,
Is it
Eastu the
is it
Unicorn.
Okay. Kanisha.
Oh, I lost my spot.
All right, Kanisha. Is it Danu?
Wait,
Well,
Maddie Beauty 04, Vanessa Bristow.
wait, you forgot curly hair too.
Ma, you're all the way down there. You missed a whole bunch of people.
No, I'm not.
Alexandria East.
All right, we're gonna start.
Shanae Parker. Wait.
I'm right there.
Yeah, okay, there we
All
go. Trinity.
okay.
Something.
And Trinity and let's see,
Shayla's
Shayla's
Slime.
Okay. Leslie LeBron, Deirdre D, Karen Reeves. Okay.
Monica Reynoso.
Michelle Mybell.
Drea Richards. Kelly Davis. Miss Melissa Ray. Kalo. Kainisha.
Oh wait, all right. So Angela
Getting ready to
said.
butcher somebody's last name.
Angela said nothing is playing. Hope no glitches today. Is anything? You guys have a problem yet?
Nothing is playing.
You see us clear?
Can you see me now?
Okay. Right,
Rose Vixen.
all right.
Rouge.
Did you do Kelly Davis? You did
Yeah.
that? Okay. All right. Rouge Vixen.
Vixen. Rosanna Catalona.
Where are you at? You're moving. Okay.
People say I stand here.
Oh, they say.
Yep.
I'm here on time. Rouge
Yeah.
Vixen. I know. Very good.
Zoe the Aquarius. Danny H. Did we get everybody? Okay, I'm
Let me
starting to
see.
see repeated names now.
Okay, let me
Leslie
see.
LeBron.
Okay.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Thanks. So far, so good. Okay. We have Jim. We haven't seen that one. We see ya. Okay. Let's see.
Happy Friday.
Vanessa Bristow. Kalo.
Dinah Moreno. Happy
Okay.
Friday.
Is it all right? Is it P.S. to Tino or? All right. Let me see. We'll prevent single strand knots.
The
Questions already.
Tina Billingsley. The Curly Fit Chic. We are horrible with names. Somebody told
We
us
are.
they watched one of our old live streams and we did like the celebrity one. Maybe that was last week. We were
That was
talking
last
about
week, yeah.
all like the celebrities
And I was
that
like,
were cute.
I was like Van Diesel, and you're like,
Yeah,
"Mine's Van,
It's
Van."
Ben. And like they were like, you're butchering celebrity.
And I didn't know
Apologize.
the main character in Black Panther.
Yeah, you were
Okay.
butchering everybody's names.
I was. Okay. All right.
Got my snacks ready. We have ours too. I have
Okay.
some fudge. Wait, from New York.
M&M's. I ate all my fudge from New York.
Plenty of water.
Of course. Bye. And ice. Okay. Everything on set.
Everybody ready? Okay.
Everybody ready? Okay. On your mark, get set. Okay.
Marlene
right.
Rodriguez says, Ola from Orlando, Florida.
Oh, nice. Is it hot? in
Yeah, where's
Florida?
everybody tuning in from?
Yeah, where's everybody from? I like to see.
Where?
I like
Connecticut.
anybody out of the state.
Someone said you need a
out of the
buy
country?
deal. She does.
I sure
Seriously,
do.
because if
Okay,
you
y'all
follow-
start. All right, y'all start bombarding. Bye.
Just start adding MADCURLS on Bai's Instagram. No, but we started a hashtag MADCURLS made me do it on Instagram. Like if you've seen our videos and you've bought a product or whatever, we thought of it just for hair products, but we've been getting hashtags
We got more buy
for
than we got
buy
hair products,
drinks,
right? That's so funny.
More buy drinks and hair
Because
products.
it started as like a thing, probably a thing to aggravate you, right? So that I could drink on set.
Yeah, drinking on set.
Yeah, and then
I'm
it
like,
started,
no
and
drinking
I'm
on
like, on Friday nights, rules are off. You're not gonna boss me. And then everyone's like, what are you drinking? And it was always buy.
Let's see, we have a ton of Chicago's. I'm seeing the Bronx, New York, Long Island, Alabama.
So let me see, is it Kareen's Curls? So glad I got here. So glad you made it too.
Atia, hey. Alaska. Hi to Leah, if you're with your mom.
All right, let's see. Did we get everybody?
Vanessa
For names.
Bristow. Chesapeake, Virginia. Ohio, DC, New Jersey. Hey.
I just think it's like
Louisiana.
I just think that's important. Like I just think it's like my little pet peeve thing.
What?
Because like when you go on channels, you just kind of like to hear your name being called out or something.
You see, I let you do your thing.
I know you totally did. I'm just saying it just means the world to me. No, but it does because like when I go on channel, like it was my birthday last year, and my favorite drama channel.
Yeah.
And then you got in touch with him, and then you woke me up. You're like, Mom, look at who said happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
And it was Rich Looks on my favorite drama channel, and I was like, oh my gosh, he said like a little bitmoji, and so I just think it's cool when people acknowledge you. So, all right, so did we get everybody? Who hasn't been acknowledged? Raise your hand.
Trico Simmons.
Sandy West, did we call her out? Trico Simmons, right? Okay.
Sandy West, yep.
Diamond
Naturally
Silvers.
Fly.
You girls look. All right. Right. What does RN mean? I don't know. Understand.
Right now, maybe?
Okay, you girls.
Thank you. I really thought today was a bad
Real
hair
nice,
day.
maybe? I don't know.
Do you girls look nice, RN? I think RN means right now. It's either right now or a typo. Why would you say you look nice real nice?
No, it says your curls look nice. Oh, right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm learning.
Thank you. This is from Asodara. I have a matching hair wrap that I had my hair wrapped up, but it was just not looking cute, and my head kind of looked a little big, so I took it down. So this is like day 3 hair, but I have like 0 curl definition right now. I feel like this is kind of a bad hair day, but we just gonna rock with it.
And this is okay, that's my line for all those that tuned in tonight. Then you get the heads up on my 3rd video of being in charge, and I'm going to be doing the line Curl Junkie. And so right now I have in my hair pattern pusher, and I've never used this. I've always wanted it. I never bought it. I went down to New York one time and went to Ricky's, and I didn't want to spend like my last year because it's like 24 or something. Remember, I was bad and bougie, and I can buy whatever I want from my 3rd video.
Yeah.
And so so it's a line that it's not really exclusive. I mean, it's been around for like 10 years, but I never used that. I had every other thing, and so that's what was the delay this week. I've been out ordering products, and so it came yesterday, I think. And so today I said, let me take a chance on this one because I've never used it, and I used it by itself, and I was really kind of but I thought it turned out great. It's a gel, but it's very light, even though it says medium hold. I believe it's medium hold, but when I started putting it in my hair, it just started looking extremely dry today, and then it dried finally. I sat in front of the fan, and then I scrunched it out, and I was pleasantly surprised. I wonder if I should have put a leave in it. I'll probably try throughout the weekend. Anything else?
Somebody asked me if this is the Cream of Nature Wash and Go still. No, this is the, what is it? The Curly Chic one that we did the other day. So this is still Curly Chic in my hair at the moment.
You guys knowing our hair, do you think this is a successful wash and go? You think this look is okay? I'm wondering if it's too
it's very curly.
It's very curly.
Your bangs are so curly.
It has definition.
My bangs could use some of that right
but
now.
I don't know. I have to try out. Because I've always used their shampoos and conditioners. I never
The
used
Curly
their,
Fit Chic says she likes Curl Junkie, and she's used Pattern Pusher as a topper.
as a topper. Okay, because I saw other ideas today after these results, and they're like, you could do curls in a bottle. I have that. Like I said, I have everything. But
Diamond Sober says, when are you coming to New York? We were thinking about when the weather gets nicer, like just picking a day just to like meet in like Union Square, and we would give you guys a time and say like that's when we're gonna be there.
Did you know we were there the other day?
And
we were there the other day.
We were, but nobody knew about it, and then people
knew.
started coming for me in the DMs like, you know, you didn't tell us you were gonna be in New York. You didn't tell us. We would have came. We would have met you. We would have shopped. We were like in Union Square, and a ton of you guys were like, you know, you should have told us. We would have came. So we were thinking when the weather gets nicer, because I was a little chilly the other day. Like I was a little chilly.
We found the cutest area though, right?
Yeah, it was like right in Union Square, and there was the
Broadway
Knicks
Street
store
or something.
there was the Knicks store and Ines Free USA. That's what we were down there for. And it was just a really cute area, right where like the
we were
food
walking down
is.
one of the side streets, and I saw Makeup Forever store, but we just were getting tired. We had to start limiting like where we were gonna go. So
It was like, wow, you didn't tell us. Yeah. So when the weather gets nicer, we're going to give you guys, like, plenty of notice. And we're just going to pick a day and be like, you know, at 2:30, MADCURLS will be there. If nobody shows up, we going shopping.
So don't be late.
Yeah. But let us know if you guys would like that.
So funny. Yeah, so, yeah, I just regret not going to the Makeup Forever store.
Yeah, we walk by it.
Because when you go into those stores that are specified for, like for NYX, like NYX is in Ulta, NYX is in CVS, NYX is in Rite Aid, NYX is everywhere, Walgreens. But the NYX store, I saw lip pencils that I had never seen before. Now, either they're new, and I don't think so, but you guys tell me, is it new? Where's my lip pencil I put on tonight? I saw Toast which I thought was going to look like MAC oak, but it's a little bit darker. When I was in New York, I was swatching it on my hand, and it looked like MAC oak, but there's nothing like MAC oak. But not MAC stone, but MAC oak now. But it's slightly darker, so I don't know, where did it go? But I like that store. It had all kinds of brown lip pencils that I'd never heard of before. So I picked up, you're like, Ma, you only need one of these.
Yeah, so she
like,
found some pencils that she liked, and she had like two, like,
abundance.
she bought one and then she buys the backup, and she got like two of each. I'm like, Ma, why do you need two of each?
I'm like, don't tell me what to do, don't pause my day.
Just buy one.
No, so like,
sometimes
I'll lose them. They'll fall out of my pocketbook, or they'll fall here, and they just appear. Like, my house just really
I think
things up.
I think that's big and dumb. That you have to buy two because you might lose one.
Well, no, that was just like what I said. But no, I just like to get two of things just in case. I just always, you know, the stores always just discontinue things the moment you like it, and then you can't get it anymore. So that's what my fear is all the time. See, if I would have done that years ago, then I would have Bronx now, and I would have to wait for them to bring it back out. Like
but it might
20 years later.
Have been old.
I don't know if lipstick
20-year-old lipstick.
Can you put them in the freezer?
Mama money bags. Exactly. Yeah. Just not only am I gonna buy one, I'm gonna buy two. And you do that with everything. You do that with clothing.
Absolutely.
You do that with hair products.
I sure do.
You have to buy doubles.
And I'm glad that I do that because I love my I was going to give you guys examples of things. So I love my sneakers. I love Nike. Is it Roche's? And I don't think you can find them anymore. And I bought them at the time, and I got another pair. And I'm so glad because these now are kind of like peeling up at the toe. They're so cute. And I have a brand new pair.
So she didn't buy one pair of sneakers. She
bought two. And now I'm glad I did because you can't find them anymore. At least I can't.
Yeah. Let me see. Quick question. When you was transitioning, did one part shrink and the other side didn't? I don't remember my hair particularly shrinking when it was transitioning. I remember a lot going on my head because my hair fell out, and so it was a lot of different lengths going on my hair. It was just tight in the roots and stringy.
It very well could have, because what's happening is that your hair is growing from your roots, and so probably the real texture of your hair is curlier, and the other parts probably have been either processed, relaxed, colored, you know, just anything to pull that curl pattern out. So probably your real growth is probably it's probably getting the best of your old growth, and so probably it's a good thing because it's taken over the old straggly, stringy, ironed out, flat ironed hair, right?
Right.
Okay. Have you any more descriptive? You get hair products and Anchorage. Okay, we have 2 Sallies and about 3 to 4 beauty supplies that carry ethnic hair products. Okay, that's good.
Okay, you see that?
No, I'll pray for no heat damage.
Yeah. Let's see. Hi,
right.
Carol Smith. Good evening.
Hang out with your beauties. Okay. I had 2 girls that was longer than the rest of my curls.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Even when you're not transitioning, just regular hair, like just whatever, when your hair is finally healthy and stuff, like it's just, I find like natural hair is like unique because it's sometimes, unless you like cut it like that, like it grows kind of. My hair, at least my hair grows all over the place. Like sometimes my back is shorter than the front. And I think when I got my hair cut in November, she kind of evened it out all the way around my head. But I still feel like the back of my hair is always shorter than everything else.
Natural wear and tear on it. Like ever since those highlights, this piece in the front. So today I was gonna just kind of like cut the end so it kind of will go back, but I just kind of don't want to. I just don't want to do any cutting on my own because I want to maintain the shape and I don't want to do anything to throw it off. So I'll just have to wait a few more weeks, I guess.
Tia said, yes, my hair came too. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys saw on Instagram, but it started with an Instagram post on the TaylorAnne. I was just talking about like old like high school trends, and then someone said that they wanted to actually see my hair in high school, and so I kind of posted my journey a little bit in my Insta stories, and a lot of people were in my DMs like shocked, like they didn't think it was me because my hair is like all big and curly now, but my hair was so stringy and crunchy, and it was just not okay.
Okay, all right. The single strand knot question I keep seeing appear here. So remember you used to pull out my single strand knots when we'd be sitting in church, and you're like, and I'm like, what are you doing? You're like, it's just like this knot. And I think earlier on, some of our earlier videos, people would always say I wasn't pulling my hair all the way completely out, and I was getting those kind of like single strand knots. At the time, I didn't know what they were called. They said fairy knots or whatever, but they all tangled back on themselves. what I found that worked for me, quite frankly, is just cutting the ends a little bit. You have to just kind of.
I think that's what someone just said. She said, I've been dusting. I think that's what it's called. Like dusting,
yes.
and you just kind of trim your ends a
You
little bit.
have to, yeah, because it's almost like where I'm getting to now. Not quite yet, it's not long enough, but that's when I'm going to know for sure it's time for just a little trim.
We have some new folks in the room. We have Denisha Bessard and wait, where'd it go? Oh, Tarika Henderson. She said, "Oh my God, I can finally watch a live video before work." Hey.
Or do we have LaShawn Burnett?
Yeah. How often do you get your hair trimmed? I don't.
It's not regularly. Right?
No, I don't. We don't plan haircuts. We don't plan trimmings. You used to trim my hair whenever I would just ask you when my ends would start looking crazy. I'm like, Mom, can you trim my hair? I've only had one haircut in my life back in December when I got my ReZO cut and I got the bangs cut and all. That was my first, probably and last haircut. For now, I'm not looking to get a haircut. My ends are fine.
I'm not sure. I keep going through phases. So my hair was super short, of course, going back from the big chop. Every couple of weeks I keep kind of like re-estimating, should I cut it, should I not, should I cut it, should I not. So I'm at the phase right now, should I not. But if I were to keep it short the way it was, kind of like tapered and curly and short, I got it cut in was it December, and they said if I wanted to keep, my stylist said if I wanted to keep it short, come back I think 6 months later. If I wanted to grow it out, come back 5 months. For some, that to me seemed like it should have been reversed, but
we have a grow it out, Lori.
Grow it out, Lori. I know.
How do I avoid getting split ends? How I kind of avoid getting split ends is like really taking my time in like the shower, like with detangling and different things. You know, even pulling out hair ties can snap your ends. I remember somebody asked like, how can we wear our hair down all the time because your hair rubbing up against your clothes can cause like split ends. I feel like hair is just gonna have that natural like wear and tear. Yeah. Split ends, you're gonna need, you know, little trims every now and then, but I just know for me, like when my hair is wet, I make sure like I take my time with detangling, with styling. If I'm gonna be using brushes and stuff, take my time. I don't yank elastics and stuff out of my hair that will snap your hair.
I want to acknowledge some new people in the room. Casilda Harrison is here now. Let's see who else is new. Hi, ladies. Letitia. Let's see. McGee is here.
Ray Brown just popped in.
Okay. Cat's Caught Vlogs. Quality good for you guys? Is quality good for you guys? All right.
Angela's struggling. She said her keeps cutting in and out for her. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
Did you see Ray Brown is in the Virginia?
Yep, I said that.
Okay. All right.
Carrie Wheeler.
Hey. All right. Lisa Marie said her. I don't know.
Carol Smith said yes, the Wi-Fi is messing up.
Really?
Is it Wi-Fi Adam?
Is it Wi-Fi Adam? I don't know. Wi-Fi Adam strikes again.
Cheryl Singleton said, I said hello. Hello.
Okay.
You were the first. She was the first name you called out from the beginning.
The very first one. You were in at 7:36. I said.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. Nope.
Okay. So Treacle 7 said mild protein treatments helps with split ends. Okay.
Coco Pops says, hey.
Treacle Simmons said helps, but nothing really gets rid of split ends. Once they're split unless you cut them, right? That's just my belief. What do you think? Once your ends are split, I mean, these kind of companies that have these split end bombs and as if you can repair split ends, can you repair them? I think once they're split, they're split. You better be doing them as opposed to letting them ride a little snip just to kind of get rid of it.
They're saying it's lagging and doing crazy stuff.
I was coming. Before she just sent a message that she was coming. Cheryl Singleton, but she's here. Okay, that's so funny. All right. A little fuzzy now, but it's not bad.
I don't know what the problem is. I'm not a tech gal.
You are. You're more so than I am, because I'm definitely not. I don't know. It's always this time, and I wonder if it's Adam. Should we call him?
Well, that's typically when he's downstairs.
Okay.
Your beautiful face is not clear.
Oh, we can't have that.
Yeah. Well, we have the chat up right now, and our faces do look fuzzy on the screen.
Yes, it does. Wow. Okay.
Any better? Buffering, but it's good now.
The split serum or oil in the ancient Egyptian line. yeah, they might have it in their lines. Lots of lines have it, but does it work really?
Yeah.
Or does it only work when it's actually applied and it's on, and then once you take it off and your hair has like no product in it, do you see those split ends again? There's that.
No, very fuzzy.
Punch that little button.
They're saying it's fuzzy.
Um,
I don't know why.
I hate
I don't know why.
electronics. I definitely
Yeah, hold on, guys. I don't know what the problem is. Okay, this is on. We check.
Hey, Sandy Avila's in the room. Well, I'm trying to fix this fuzzy Wi-Fi or fuzzy
Okay.
live stream.
The chat. Okay.
Okay, so it's very pixelated. They said they can hear us, but it's very pixelated.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's not so much pixelated, it's just fuzzy. Right?
Yeah. That's maybe what they mean.
It's a little
Someone says clear
pixelated.
for me, a little bit better, fuzzy or not. You look fabulous.
I think he'll split ends.
Better
Along
now.
the inevitable trim. Yep, that's
They're all, we're getting better.
the problem. In order to real, rather hear the truth and get it over with. So split ends, all these balms and oils. Should we?
Yeah, call them.
Let me see. All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna call.
I can see us here. But we're not up on the, I can see
Abby,
us
can you hear me?
right here, but I can't see us up there.
Are you on the Wi-Fi? You're not? Okay. You in your room? Okay, the Wi-Fi is acting up. All right, that's all.
Why aren't we back on the
Steady.
screen up here, though? This is so weird.
Nope, it's not Wi-Fi, Adam.
So there, I can see us here from us watching us here, but
Yeah,
I
but
can't.
can they
I
see
can't see
us?
us from the phone that's recording us.
Adam is in. Wow.
Wait. Okay.
Dang, it froze again. Oh man, just totally frozen again. I think it's just YouTube, they're saying.
I think it's just okay. I see us back on on the phone right
Do
there.
you guys see us?
We had to turn the Wi-Fi off, so I don't know if that makes us more pixely.
Does it?
Because we're really pixely looking at this.
Oh
screen
yeah,
right
we
here.
are very pixelated here. Did you turn? We didn't turn off of our devices, but we turned it off.
This is
there.
where we're recording
Okay.
from. Can you guys see us? This is so obnoxious.
It is. We wait for this all week. And then there's deals in Good Morning America.
It's YouTube, not you.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. But it's still not connecting all of us.
I know.
Their sales. They're going on about their sales.
Very
Very
blurry.
blurry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I see and hear you. Heavenly Me, are we clear? Or
What?
you just see?
We have like 10 people in the room. People are checking out. They're sick of this. I'm
I
sick of
wanted
it
to
too.
check it out, but trying to check back in maybe to see
I don't know.
because nobody really kind of understands that. I wonder if we check you. Message Taylor. Check. I can see you now. A bit fuzzy, still fuzzy though. Should we sign off and sign back on maybe?
I just refreshed my browser. Getting much better. It's better now. You're back. I see and hear. Okay. It's better. It's clear. Okay.
Better now? Okay. Oh, it is clear on our
Yeah.
on my iPad.
Okay. Let's
Okay,
happen.
all right.
Oh my gosh.
We're back. All right.
Shout out to y'all for sticking out. Sticking that out.
Thank
Okay.
you. All right.
We have a newcomer. I see Rachel Barish says, hi all, sorry I'm late. It's okay, better late than never.
Right. I know because everybody's just like checking out. Oh my God.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi. So,
Weird.
very weird. All right. All right. So they were talking about a sale. Now, when you say Good Morning America had main choice, is like really like Good Morning America on Channel 7 in the
What
morning.
a Good Morning America is
I don't
there?
know. I'm just like
Oh.
maybe there's like another show. Like why would Good Morning America advertise main choices sale? I never. Is there like a
Because
time? that
I
they
don't
do
know
that?
because the Real was advertising Cream of Nature today.
Cool.
So everyone's on
Okay.
it. And the main choice was on Steve Harvey's show. and everything. So they're making their rounds.
That's pretty cool.
People keep saying the Camille Rose. Did you see it? Yes, we saw it at midnight, and it was a hot mess. Like, because they said, okay, so they hyped it up all week, right? And then midnight comes, and like they should know you don't play with the natural hair community because we don't like people don't play. Like people are dead serious about these products. So
we were like
they
right
were like
there.
hyping it up for like a week, and then they said that if you were a rosette, you would get the email at midnight. Midnight came. 12:05, 12:10, 12:15. Like nobody had gotten their email yet. They were like blowing up the Camille Rose Instagram, and Camille Rose started shutting off comments, and it was just a hot mess. But finally it worked. The email came at like 12:20, and it wasn't new products really. It was just a $10 sale on everything. And then they had this new thing where you could like customize a hair scalp treatment and a something else, which we weren't really interested in.
But that section sold out like what?
Within like
5 minutes.
But because you had to take a quiz and then they would make a product for you.
Mm-hmm.
But the link they had in the email wasn't working, which everybody was flipping out about like all over again. And by the time it was like 12:30, 12:40, we were just over the whole thing. And we didn't buy any products because we already have
I like
doubles and triples and quadruples.
Camille Rose. So
Camille Rose.
I love Camille Rose. I mean, I think I did all my shopping back at Black Friday. So I doubled and tripled. I have like 3 or 4 of everything. And, I mean, how long can this stuff last? So I just said, slow your roll. Don't get excited because things are $10. I forget what I paid. I think I don't know if I paid regular price on Black Friday, but I don't need another thing. I thought it was something new that they were doing. It was a new concept, $10, but they weren't new products.
Yeah.
So
so we didn't pick up anything, but I feel like the promotion was good because everybody was excited about it, but once it was time to actually execute, it just like everybody went crazy. Yeah.
Heavenly Halo Life. All right, they're still talking about main choice. Okay, we clear there.
See, so wasn't anything I wanted. Yeah.
Yeah. You were like, you were dying for me to do some spinning. So you're like, do you need another Jai twisting butter? I'm like, nope, got 2 on the ready. So, and because we review products, when do I really get to go to Camille Rose just consistently? I would never in a million years use the stacks of stuff that I have. So
yeah, Karen Reeves said she couldn't find the cleanser. Yeah, that was the only thing that you asked me last night when I finally got on the website if they had that. And we didn't see the creme restore on it either.
I said they're always out of that. I said, Tay, I said, do they have the creme restore? I said, because I know I always talk about that with our followers, and I said people might be on there looking for that. And at the time, did they have it or they didn't?
When?
The creme restore last night. I want to ask you to
check.
No,
they didn't have it last night.
Okay.
And they said they hope they're not discontinuing it. I hope not either because that's a really, really good co-wash.
Okay, so what's the natural hair scene like in Connecticut? Do you see other naturals often going out?
I see curly gals and people with like their natural hair. Yeah, I don't know if there's like I feel like New York, like there's a lot and there's kind of like a movement like in New York because when we were in New York, we were people on the street like naturals were kind of like fist pump like hey other naturals love your hair love yours too like, in different stores, but you don't really get that in Connecticut.
No, I think they're fascinated by the curls like but both of us with big curls, but I don't know if they realize like it's like natural hair we've like crossed over, like I don't know.
I feel like of course there's like naturals in Connecticut, people with like their natural hair, but I don't feel like it's like this big thing like it kind of is in like New York where you just see it all over the place. All
right, 106 Andy said, hi girls, what's up, what did I miss? And that, a lot of Wi-Fi damage. Oh, I'm sorry, because I was trying to put my speaker back on that I took off like a half hour ago.
Oh.
A lot of Wi-Fi and buffering, and so we're all trying to get that straight and get back on track. So you didn't miss much yet. All right. Let's see. Does it smell like on the Camille Rose Jai butter? I don't think it lingers, but if it did, I wouldn't mind. I love the way it smells. It smells like bakery and cakes, and so I love that smell.
There's not really a product I can like think of right now where like the smell lingers. Like sometimes products go on and the smell is strong. Oh, you know what? Actually, the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil, that kind of lingers a little bit. That smell, because I used to have it all the time in my hair, and you'd be like, get that out of here.
And then when the second one came out.
Yeah, the second one. Yeah, the original one that smelled like like gingerbread or
the original one.
No, the second one smells like play. The first one smells like the really strong one.
Yeah,
that was darker. You were like that one was a strong.
Yeah,
smell,
I couldn't deal with that. But then the new one came out and it was just slightly lighter, but just enough so that it wouldn't be annoying and aggravating. That smell. Okay. Okay. Yeah. See. All right. Leslie LeBron says she loves the sweet cookies and cake smell. All right. We're on your days off. What do you have on your hair now? Okay. All right. So then you did miss that part. Right now I have, I said Curl Junkie pattern pusher. This is what I'm going to be doing my video on. My third video when I'm in charge. Next week, the whole line of Curl Junkie. I think I own just about everything. I own so much Curl Junkie that the stuff that I have that I've gotten years ago, we were just talking about how long these things last because I didn't do a whole lot of Camille Rose shop. I didn't do any Camille Rose shopping the other night because you can just stack this stuff for so much. But the things that I have from Curl Junkie, they've discontinued them since. I was sick as a dog when I found out they discontinued something that I loved. It was called Curl Fix, and it was a protein kind of conditioner. But they still have Repair Me, so I got the Repair Me. But the Curl Fix was my favorite because whenever my curls were limp and dying, I would just put that in and they would just come back to life. I have just a little bit left and I didn't want to use it because I can't get it anymore. I even went to Amazon looking for it, but it's just nowhere to be found.
And my hair, when did we do? We did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is day 3 or 4 of the Curly Chic, the Curly Chic, yeah, which I'm really fond of. And they actually messaged us today on Instagram saying that they saw our video and they appreciate like how honest we were because we were hard on them on some points and then we raved about them on other points. And I like a company that can take the good and the bad. Right. And so I was like, okay, they can get the coin still. Yeah. Because
I respect
they liked our video and they were like, it was good, the good and the bad. So
I completely shout out to them. That. Not so much like that they liked our video, but so much so that they liked what we were about. Like you could tell the truth. And they received the good. They said that makes them better, so they know where to improve at. So I really like that. We didn't expect it because we were kind of brutally honest for no reason other than that's just how we are. And it was just how that brand came off to us. It was just a lot of products, and I didn't see the purpose for all of them, but.
And they were like that. They were passing the video around their department to like learn different things, and there was a comment. That said, you know, maybe they have like a lot of stuff in their line because like to give people options. And I don't have a problem with like companies that have big lines as long as the products are different. But why are you going to have like a leave-in and a cream and like say like a lotion and they all say the same thing on the back, or have a gel and a jelly and like they do the same thing? It's just like confusing. Do I go with the gel? Do I go with the jelly? They both have hold. They both are moist. What's the difference between them? So
they were saying it would be like a new naturals nightmare, and I definitely agree with that. Or somebody said in our comments, it would be. It's a nightmare for me now. I get overwhelmed when I go into stores and I just see all these things. The one that got me was that jelly. The jelly. And that was what I did. That's what my hair had in it because I wanted to see what that was about. And a lot of you guys said maybe it was like Be Leave-In by Diva. Somebody compared it to Curls in a Bottle. I still don't know. I received all of that you guys said. I'm like, okay, maybe that. Okay, yeah, maybe that sounds good. I still don't know what that jelly is at the end of the day. It's just... an odd product to me, and the bottle was just so small that I just don't know where I would put it in my stash and how often would I grab it.
We're having comments about doing a product stash video. We are going to get around to that at some point in life. A product stash video when we figure out how to film it.
It's so many products, we just don't know how to organize a video like that. Like we've talked about it for weeks and then we'll like get away from it and then we'll talk about it again. We don't know whether to just take the camera from room to room. We're all up and down the stairs. We just got overwhelmed, so then we just said, okay, we can't right now, can't think about it.
And I keep seeing the comment, where did it go? Where did it go? Lisa Pellegrino, can you recommend a lightweight cream with a strong hold in the market for a one and done? Y'all sound off in the comments, lightweight cream, strong hold, one product. The one that came to mind was the Miss Jessie's Multicultural Curls. That one has a decent amount of hold on it, and it's a one and done. It's a light cream.
Oh, right, okay.
A light cream with a hold on it. And so I thought of that one. Light cream, stronghold. Light cream, stronghold. Is the Curly Chic a heavy cream?
Very heavy.
The Curly Chic, the one and done, that was heavy?
Yep. All the Cream of Natures are very heavy. The Talia Wahids are very heavy. That's why, I'm thinking now. I know that in the line I'm doing next week, the Curl Junkie, there's a brand new product that said light hold, so I don't know.
Well, I keep recommending the which I keep seeing people doing the hashtag MADCURLS, maybe do it, it's not a one and done, but it's the Carol's Daughter Prakashi, their wash and go leave-in, and their Prakashi gel. That's a lightweight product. Both of those are lightweight gel, but what has a hold on it, and the cream is light. So I really love that wash and go,
cream.
even though it's not a one and
There's
done.
a gel, and then they have a custard now that I've been seeing on the shelves.
Yeah.
Let me see.
This
Okay.
the Prakashi, their Prakashi Nectar Wash and Go Leave-In is a light cream, and their Style Control Gel is a light gel, but it has a pretty decent hold on it. I would say like a medium to a strong hold on it. So I like this wash and go, even though it's not a one and done.
I agree. 106 Andy. We'd add Featherlight styling cream that has a light hold.
Yeah, so she wants a light cream, strong hold. The strong hold part's getting me because I know we have light creams, but I don't know about a light cream and a strong hold.
This wash and go leave-in, is this considered a light cream? Does it have a hold on it though?
Curly Guy said Diva. What?
Does this have a hold on it?
No, that's why I said it's not a one and done.
Oh,
these two together.
All right.
But
well, super cream.
it's light.
Okay, Diva Curls super cream. You love that one, right? Is that a light hold? Okay.
With the Diva Curl Super Cream, that's kind of like a soft hold. My curls are always soft when I use the Diva Curl Super Cream. I use the Diva Curl Super Cream, and then I go in with the light defining gel for a hold. I don't know if a light cream is going to give you a strong hold. You might have to put like a gel on it, some type of gel to get a hold.
Okay, so Naisha123 made it with some new news on Princess Death. I saw a few things about that today on Facebook. What's going on with that?
Trico Simmons says, do you ladies think big curly hair is professional in the workplace? Yup. I wore my hair just like this, student teaching, just like this. And I taught in a district that was 99.9% Caucasian. And actually on the last day I was there for student teaching, they all said that everybody wanted to know if my hair was extensions. Or no, not extensions. They said weave. Yeah. And I was like, why did they have to be extension? Why gotta be weave? Like, but they were like, we all want to know. I'm like, first of all, who's we all? But they were like, we all want to know this whole time, like, if that's your hair. And I'm like, yeah, but I wore my hair like this every day, teaching, parent-teacher nights with, like, all the, like, I think whatever's on your head is professional. Like, I never felt the need to slick my hair down and do a bun or whatever. I wore my hair just like this.
I think it's the way you carry yourself. If you talk intelligently, if you carry yourself like you have some sense, I think you can really kind of wear your hair any way you want to. I mean, even if you don't, first of all, even if you don't, you can wear your hair any way you want to. It's your hair. But I think that you can represent yourself a little bit better when it becomes a little bit more acceptable. Because sometimes, a lot of hair can scare some people. They're fascinated by it because it's a new movement, and people are just fascinated sometimes by it. You know.
And and it was what was I gonna say? Oh, you were saying it's like you carry yourself or whatever, and it just made me think about how I definitely think they were trying to dig me because I always got the, you speak so well, you speak so intelligently, and I'm like, I'm in college, I would hope so. I would hope that I would, speak intelligent.
So, Handle said, as long as you don't look like you're homeless or like a crazy person, and your hair's kept professional. So Jean N said she's a teacher and she wears her hair.
Yep. I would wear this, my button-ups, my nice slacks. Like, I wasn't walking up in there, looking crazy. Like, my outfits were very professional, but my hair was just my hair. That was it.
Yeah. Are we seeing it more often? I'm seeing it more often out, right?
Out. This table collapses.
Oh. My leg keeps pushing it up. Okay. And they definitely told us that they would have to.
Yeah, so certain places you have to tie your hair up. Like when I worked in a grocery store in like the food department, my hair had to be tied back. Like, so stuff like that. Yeah, if you're working around food or like health, like you can't have your hair, I guess, all over the place, like for sanitary reasons. Yeah. But if it wasn't like that and someone said, wrap your hair up because that's not professional.
We have like these looks, like probably everybody does with their family, and it's just like a look, and I'll just look at you, and I'll look at the problem that I might be having at the time with whatever the issue is, but when I see people with their hair down and they're serving food, that drives me crazy because I'm not knowing if that strand, and it's so funny, it could be one little strand of hair, but like to find one strand of hair that could probably easily be removed from food, that whole meal is going. I just am so grossed out by one strand of hair.
I
can't do one strand. It's just, I don't know, but I just really watch that person with that food and all this hair hanging down. I think it's extremely unsanitary because you never know if pieces are flying out and it's going to end up in my food.
Wait, Drea Richard says, I worked in a pharmacy and they said my hair reminded them of Eve from the Bible. No one knows what Eve looked like.
Yeah,
Eat from eat from the bottom. Okay.
Okay, well, that's supposed to be a compliment or
Like
or not.
like eat from. Okay, that's interesting.
Okay. What did E from the Bible look like?
Right? Maybe she had big hair. I
I don't
be
know.
like, all right, cool. Do you guys let people touch your hair when they're like, can I touch it? Can I just feel your hair?
For
like,
what?
You let people stick their hand in your hair? I was working when I was a cashier and I had like an old man reach over and he said sorry, he just wanted to touch it. Like
I think, but if it was a little girl with curly hair and she wanted to,
All the
absolutely.
nose.
I think a child, because we're supposed to be kind of like representing the curly hair, and kids probably struggle. I saw a kind of like a quick clip the other day on Facebook about a mother, and it was like maybe 4 mothers and 4 other children, and they were encouraging their children to go curly, or they went curly because their kids were curly, and they grew up in the era where their mothers straightened their hair out, blow dried it, whatever, and so now they had kids that were curly. Either they were of mixed race, or they just were white people just had super curly hair, and they had kids that had super curly hair, and so they were like maybe around my age, so they were from the generation that you straightened your hair, but their kids weren't. And so I just thought that was just really cool. And because you kind of like were telling me, Ma, just like the first time around we did it together, but the big chop in November of 2016, you were just encouraging me just to, because it was so super short. The first time I transitioned, the second time I big chopped. So I wasn't used to big chopping and having it super short and having that grow out, and now I had to deal with that. And you were like, cause I went straight for the curling iron, and you were like, don't you dare.
yeah.
So
Tarika Henderson says, I feel like it'll be awkward to tell someone no. No, girl, that's your hair. You don't have to let people touch you if you don't like want to be touched. Me, I'm not like stank, like, no, like, you can't. I mean, it depends on the vibe I'm getting from the person, and if they ask. Like, if they ask, like, can I touch it, and like I don't get a weird vibe from them, then I let people touch my hair, like, whatever.
I think it's like a case by case basis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if someone just reaches out and like touches my hair, like I don't like that makes me mad. Like, don't touch me without like you didn't ask to touch, like don't touch me. Like, yeah. But if somebody asks like, oh my gosh, like your hair is cool, can I touch it or whatever, and then.
But I think definitely. I think we were asked that question one time, or we talked about it, and I said definitely a child, because I feel like in their minds they're struggling with their own curly hair, and they probably maybe wouldn't want it or something, and then they see somebody they're so fascinated by an adult.
Jean N said one of my students touched my hair. I gave her detention.
Maybe because in school districts, like, you keep your hands to yourself. So if she touches your hair and you allow her to get away, then they'll be touching everyone's hair. Yeah. Like, the kids have a thing about that. Remember when you were student teaching and the way they get back at each other, they're like, well, so-and-so is bald-headed. Like, what did that have to do with the topic at hand? You like, they raise your hand, you're like, okay, so-and-so, you can speak now. And then they're like, I just want to let you know, so-and-so. Like, that's so cruel. That's bullying. It's awful. And so, like, this, yeah, it's just awful. And singling out that person. Yeah. So
they know who's bald-headed, but they don't know their ABCs and 1, 2, 3.
Exactly.
Like,
and I would say, so what exactly did that bring to the conversation today? Like,
no.
I would not let that disrupt my classroom. Not at all.
Nancy says, I really don't mind if someone touches my hair. Thankfully, I've never had someone just reach out and touch. I wouldn't react too kindly to that. Yeah, I feel like as long as people ask, and like their vibe is good, then, I guess it's cool to have, a big old puff on your head. Like, okay, someone wants to touch it, but if you just reach out and just think you can just touch people, like, no, that's not cool.
106, Andy, why do you hate it when your parents want to touch your hair? Your own parents? That's funny.
People be having dirty hands. Germs.
Yes.
Okay.
Hi, Samantha Ivy. Okay, I don't trust just not anybody touching my hair. People can put roots on you.
Someone said, yeah.
That's how my family believes. Yeah.
You could someone said they could take a strand and you become their voodoo doll.
That's true. No, if you
like that, you guys don't really know the spirits on people. Like, yeah.
I totally agree with that. Having everybody like laying hands on you and praying for you. You don't know what they're praying for or against. So you can't have just everybody laying hands and touching you and all that. I don't do that. Just say no.
Curly wait. Oh my gosh, Curly Fitchie said people do have dirty hands digging in their nose and butt.
That's disgusting. I know. We always, and that's like we just say like off the cup, like we tease each other. Like you know, you guys, me and my ice cup.
Yeah.
And I'm forever my hands on my cup going into my mouth. I have no problem. Sometimes you're like, can I have an ice cube?
And then you'll try to hand it to me. I'm like, I hope
I
you weren't digging your nose or anything. Touching ice and get ready to give it to me.
But no, I would never just like I always say hors d'oeuvre, hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah.
With me or my kids, but just some strange like, oh, I love ice. I'm like, I bet you do. You know, like I love ice too. This is not a community cup.
Yeah. I can't. You guys are so funny. Dominique, hey. I'm so late. I'm so late to the party. It's okay. Better late than never. There was some technical difficulties in the beginning. It seems like it's flowing good now. We haven't been cut off or.
I'm chewing ice. Answer the question.
Where?
Oh
Oh, yeah, for those who keep asking, no. I feel like we're going to be doing this all video because everyone knows we love Camille Rose. We did not buy anything from the Camille Rose sale because we thought it was going to be new products. There were no new products, and you have like 2 and 3 of everything, so you didn't want anything else. So, yeah, no, we did not partake.
Nope. I did all my shopping on Black Friday, so there was really nothing left to buy. I have doubles and triplicates of just about everything.
Kayla had a couple stand behind my back and debate whether my hair was a weave or not. LOL. They know I heard them. So rude.
True.
But that used to be tough. Let me know if people ask you guys, is that your hair? Back in the day, even in like high school, so when people asked like me, like, you know, is that your hair? That was just not a question you'd ask. Like asking somebody if their hair was a weave or a wig. Like you couldn't ask that question. Now people just ask it freely like it's nothing. Do you guys get that question? Are you offended when people ask you if your hair is real, or do you just answer the question like, no, this is my hair?
All right, somebody came in from Chile. Hello from Chile. Sophia, is it Drucker? All right, do we have any tips on good online sites?
Online sites with international shipping. I know for our giveaway, all the companies we chose didn't have international shipping. So anybody know websites that sell natural hair products that do international shipping? Sound off in the comments. We're not really sure.
International shipping.
We don't.
I know.
We don't. We're U.S.
Because even sometimes when companies from England will send you something, I'm like, what's the sense of showing it on our channel? Because are people really going to order these things from international companies? I don't know.
Amazon. I'm seeing Amazon.
I hate that. I think it's unfair because I said that our international followers mean just as much to us as our
TaylorAnne
ones in the States. I don't know why that's such a thing, right? International shipping, people always say we don't ship internationally, and we definitely say it, and because that little microscopic box, so we couldn't even begin to put one thing in. Like if we try to put something like this in here, $25. It costs more than the product, so it's just the shipping is outrageous. So it's just.
Dominique, yes, I did see the new Uncle Funky's products. It looks like a co-wash and a deep conditioner. I guess we'll have to wait because we're not gonna be at the hair show. So we'll have to wait till they're on sale or whatever. Yeah, that's the only place they're having it right now. They get first dibs.
Okay. Oh, she was going just to get a swag bag. Hair show tomorrow. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay, we'll be. I know. We wish.
So it's looking like people don't get offended if they're asked if their hair is a weave. I don't. I'm just like, no, it's not. But some people are like, you know, like, how dare you ask like mine? But I mean, I answer the question and move on. Like, no,
I don't see what that. I think like I always say that.
Where'd you get your hair genetics?
Yeah. There's a book called "The Spirit of Offense is the Bait of Satan." It's true. People get offended about everything. Like, why would somebody get offended because somebody asked me if my hair was a weave? You simply need to answer it. No, it's not. You know, because I would take it as a compliment because my hair would probably look so outstanding that they would think it wasn't real. So I would say, no, it's not a weave. Nope, it's all mine. Ask and answer.
Yeah.
No reason to be offended.
Heavenly Me said, I had an Asian girl who was doing my nails ask if it was really mine. I think they were debating it for a while in their language before she finally asked.
And then Dre Richards took it up a notch. She said, and then the next answer, then they want to know if you're mixed. If I'm mixed, okay.
That definitely is the next question. That's true. That's definitely the next question. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
not offended, but I hate how it's so ignorant. Yeah. Well, because if it was probably a Caucasian person, they wouldn't ask them, "Is that your hair?" If they had long hair down their back, they wouldn't probably get that question.
Well, so. it's like a new thing with everybody accepting their natural hair. So it's a fascination. I think. I think it's a fascination.
This table.
Okay.
Where's your knee right under it?
Because this
You can't sit back and move your footstool back because it keeps going up and down. It's driving me nuts.
Okay.
Because this table's cheap and it's not that sturdy.
Oh,
so
so you guys
if
gonna
the
see it
whole thing
flip?
collapses, I'm just gonna leave it and go to bed.
Okay.
I can't.
All right.
Ashley Torres. Hey girl. Hey.
That's their ear. Look like they assume you're mixed or wearing a weave. Your hair is past your ear.
Yeah, this woman ran across the park and asked me where I bought my hair.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, this is funny. A story time, just real quick. You know, we have to interject them.
Is it a story time? It's approved.
Yeah, remember I said we had to share that one when your hair was used as a Halloween costume. Remember
Oh,
that
yeah.
was very funny because
yeah.
you never know who knows you. I mean, people just don't know.
Hi, Maria Zapata.
All right, and so at Halloween time, I think a few years ago, Taylor was a lion, and it was the most simplistic costume because her hair was her costume, and then she put on
Like the makeup.
like a lion colored, like a camel colored turtleneck, camel colored skirt, the boots, and the makeup was the costume and the hair, and it was adorable, and she looked just like a lion because of all the hair. And fast forwarded to last Halloween, somebody in the South, that we're up here in the Northeast, never would have seen it. It was hanging in the window.
It was in Georgia.
It was in Georgia. It was hanging in the window, and it was advertising Taylor's hair on her head as the weave that they were selling down there.
Yeah, and it was in October,
Mhm.
and I was the line either the year before or the year before that. It was like 2 years old, but she was like advertising her work, like come get your Halloween look from me, and basically she was showing her work, and she had my picture up there, and a girl I went to high school with moved to Georgia, so she's like sent me the picture. She was like, you know, this is you, like, and she told like the woman, because like the woman does her hair in Georgia, she was like, I know that girl, like she's from Connecticut, like this definitely isn't your work, because like first of all this is like 2 years old, and second of all like she lives in Connecticut and this is Georgia, and
yes, she absolutely. Somebody asked, "Do they have your picture?" She absolutely did have her picture because
and people were, and she posted it on Facebook and everything. People were in the comments like, "Oh, I'm gonna book an appointment. I want you to do this for me. I want you to do this for me," like the hair and the makeup. And she was just like, basically, "Yeah, girl."
So then, of course, Mama got involved because I was on Facebook, and I probably was the one responsible for her. Probably she got that picture because I put all like my kids' pictures and stuff on my Facebook page. So I messaged her and I said, "You realize that that picture is my daughter and that's her real hair." And I said, "I don't kind of like the reference of it." I said, "Because we are natural hair influencers, and that's my daughter's real hair, and it's kind of like going to interfere with what we do, promoting our natural hair." I said,
Yeah,
so
she was promoting it as like curly extensions or a curly weave that she can like get your hair like this. She's like, she's wearing, you know, 18 inches this and 24 inches that, and people were in the comments like, yeah, I want that done to my hair, I'm gonna come get an appointment.
So she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry." She goes, "It's not my fault." She said, "I got the hair from Japan, and they told me that this was the hair that was in the bag, and they were using her as the model. But if it was the truth, why would she block me within 5 minutes?"
Yeah, she got blocked.
Me within 5 minutes. I couldn't. By the time I went to go say, "Oh, okay, I understand," but I said, "Please take it down." I said, "Please take it down." And she said, "Of course." And I don't know if she did or not, but I know she blocked me.
I think that's so weird though, how she can like promote that that's her work. Like she knows darn well like she didn't do my hair or my makeup, like, and that she's just like, come get your Halloween look for me, the recent look I just did. And, like, I think that's so like weird.
You heard her walked in with the I know, it's just so, but you know, that just goes to show how people can't get away with anything. Who would have thought? She probably thought you would ever find out something like that. But
yeah, because you never know. And she was like, you know, like, who would have thought, like, you know, my friend is from Connecticut, but she lives in Georgia now. She was like, I know that girl. She's from Connecticut. Like, we went to high school. Like, that's her real hair. Like, what are you doing? Like,
that was so funny.
Yeah, it was so weird.
Well.
Yeah, no, a lot of the natural hair influencers like are getting that done to them. They're being like on these like wig sites and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it happens on Pinterest. Yeah, it happens all over the place. They will take your picture and advertise it on extension sites.
Wow. And it's a shame because people are going in probably looking for that exact look, and they don't realize that they really probably can't create it because nature created yours, and so they're actually trying to sell this in this bag, saying that that's what's in that bag, and it really isn't. So, yeah. That there's so, yeah, I think, was it after so long?
Yeah, the people said we should watermark our photos. Yeah. We could do that.
Yeah, we talked about that a while ago. Why did we say that a while ago?
Oh, because sometimes like we don't mind companies taking our pictures like on like the curly pages, like shout out pages, but as long as they like tag you, like they're getting likes and stuff on their picture, growing their platform off of our pictures, but like they can't tag us so we can get some play too.
Right.
So there's this one, I think that's called like CWK girls, so I think it's like curly wavy kinky girls, like CWK girls, and they're always posting somebody's picture and saying tag this beauty. Like y'all know who that is. Like stop playing. Yeah, you know who that beauty is. Stop playing. Like tag the person. And so you know they can get some following too. So I think that's why we were thinking about it. I'm like, because people will take our pictures and they won't tag us, and like, you know, we want some play too, you know?
Yeah, somebody said it's so funny that your friend just happened to see. It was so funny to me because we're here in Connecticut and Georgia is so far away, and who would have thought, you know, that your high school friend would have seen that, because she went to college in Georgia and now she's just kind of like living on, and who would have thought she would have been down there in that store at that time. Carolyn D's here. Thank you. She said, love you, MADCURLS. That's cute. At the play. All right. Karma for her shadiness. Thank you, Maria Zapata. People always ask me if I twist my hair, and I tell them no. Actually, my hair.
Oh yeah. You get that too sometimes, where I think like that's like the natural way your wash and goes come out, but like I think one video someone said like your hair looked like finger coils or something, or it looked like a braid out or a twist out, or,
I know, I wish
or whatever
it was,
else.
that means I would have mastered that style. I haven't mastered it yet. So
we have Brittany McDaniel says, so I have a question. My hair is similar length to LoriAnne and I am in transition, so I'm having a hard time with ways to style it. Any advice? So she's transitioning, her hair is your length.
Okay, so is it two different textures since you're transitioning? See, mine's all one texture at this point because this is growing back from a big chop. So is it two different textures right
I feel like with transitioners, like that's the problem. Like there's two different textures, so it's getting the hair like one texture, which I feel like the way to do that is like braid outs and twist outs, because it's like making the hair like all one texture best it can. Looking back on my transitioning pictures when I had thick hair on the roots and like strings here, I don't think a braid out or a twist out would have got those strings to do anything. Stop in the comments, y'all.
I think
short hair transitioners, what can she do?
Yeah, it's because it's definitely.
Someone said twist outs. Yep, do twist outs.
Because my hair is long enough now to do that, right?
Yeah.
Twist outs.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
It's short back here, but I think you could like pull it and twist it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's from the original cut.
Roller sets.
Big chopped. I did a tapered cut, so the back was shorter, the sides were longer, and that's how it's growing back now.
106 Andy, when's the next one and done? Maybe sometime this week if we can find one. We have to set up our videos this week. We know we have to do your last bougie video. And we got some things on our shelves that we want to do. So,
okay,
yeah,
so
I don't know if we have a one and done coming up this week.
So she has 3 different textures. Is it in my hair right now? I have 3 textures.
So I do twist outs on my TWA.
Texture towards the middle of my hair. Yeah, we have coarser texture. You have coarser texture.
Yeah, she says she has 3 textures in her hair right now. Yeah, I think I have 3. I'm like 3C in my roots, like 3B here, and then my ends are definitely can be 3A. Sometimes it kind of goes like tight, looser on my hair, and no matter how many haircuts I get, how many whatever, I think it's just the wear and tear of my hair and the fact that it's long and it's being dragged down, that I have, it's tighter here, it gets a little bit more looser than down here, and they're just like these are like the loosest parts of my hair. So
Curly Guy said that the best braid outs are on an old wash and go lightly spritz. Okay, so I always thought it had to be, that's probably where I'm going wrong, soaking wet, brand new wash, and then like letting it dry for how long it
I feel like for us, we already have a pattern. So if you lightly spritz your hair and twist it, you're going to unbraid it or twist it, and your hair going to look exactly the same. I did that on my hair. Like we already have a defined curl pattern. So I feel like ours curl pattern has to be completely out when our hair is wet to reform a curl pattern. Because other than that,
but when my hair is wet, it's curly.
But you can stretch, like you can manipulate it. Like, you know, when you like brush it and your hair is completely straight and then you braid it. But if you take this, I feel like you're going to be wasting your time. You're going to unbraid it and your curl patterns look the same. Because I did a video for Dark and Lovely, the clumping curls. I did a braid out. Video busted. I think it's on my Instagram. But my hair, I started in the video like waving like this, my hair looked like this, and then I took each piece, sprayed it, braided it, and then at the end of the video I took the braids out and my hair barely looked any different. So because
and then when we did it for Lot of Body,
horrible. No, that was horrible.
We did a twist out. Well, we might as well not have done anything. Our hair looked better in its natural state. That twist out just made everything just look squirrely. It just looked crazy. So it was horrible. And then we just never put that video out. It looked so bad.
Yeah. I think it was a collab, and I was like, okay, Mom, no, we gotta wash and go these products. I'm like, we can't send this busted twist out to them. I'm like, this is horrible. Like, let's do the video again. Let's wash and go it because it was bad.
Yeah. That would not sell a thing.
Are you bringing back positive? We just did one recently. We just did a brand new. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago we did a positive.
So Naturally Fly said, I feel like my texture changed after I big chopped. It was 3C, now it's getting more 4A. Yep, that's how I felt. I felt like my hair was 3B, and when I big chopped, I felt like it was 3C, even though you guys tell me no, it's not 3C. But I felt, and I continue to feel, that it's extremely thicker and it's more textured, but I'm not mad at it. I like it. It's it works for me. So but no, I feel that it definitely changes when you big chop. Maybe there's something with them scissors and cutting your hair. I don't know. But
yeah, 106 Andy, we have medium porosity too.
So taking into account the products she likes. Okay, I have some medium porosity. Okay, it's probably, I know that's how kind of like we learn from each other, because yeah, I don't know. Did she ask? Because this is what I have for all those new people in the room today. I'm going to be doing my third video, my bougie video next week on the whole entire Curl Junkie line. And this is what I have in my hair tonight. Just this by itself. Didn't really kind of like have the idea in my mind to do a one and done, but that's the way the directions read. And as I was putting it in my hair, I was panicked because I'm like, I don't know. I've been using Curl Junkie for years, but I never used this product. And so this is all that's in my hair tonight. Just that.
So we have someone who doesn't want puffy roots, and then we have someone who wants puffy roots. So Angela says, I need more volume on top. And then I just read somebody else. Tammy says that her roots are extremely puffy. I see people sounding off in the comments about, for those who don't want puffy roots, putting gel on their hair. Where did it go?
Bye, my roots down. She's gonna go watch a movie. Love ya. All right. So then someone said they just want to say hi. Oh, it's my life. Just want to chime in and say hello, hello.
For Angela, those who want volume in the roots, try not putting like as much product in there, because if your hair's wet and you're saturating your roots with product, like product weighs the hair down. So start maybe a little bit further down if you want more volume in your roots.
Oh, that's a good idea. Gel review, I found it really lightweight.
Yeah, that's what people keep saying. They said some people use gel on their puffy roots to lay them down. So everyone's saying gel if you want to lay your roots down. Then
this it's actually here's Roxy. It's going to be the review on the entire Curl Junkie line, because I think I own everything in the Curl Junkie line. I've been a Curl Junkie fanatic for 10 years. So when they first came out, or when I first went natural, let me put it that way. And so much so that some of the things that I still have, they don't even have anymore. They discontinued it. I was shocked the other day when I kind of went back trying to plan out this new video I'm going to do. They didn't even have some of my favorite things. So maybe they're revamping their line. But
Jean N says, how do you ladies detangle your hair? Do you experience many tangles? I feel like the longer my wash and goes go, the more tangles I'm going to experience. Like this is like day 4 and my hair is very big. It's like it's tangled all up in here. So I'll just get a good, co-wash, condition, whatever, and the tangles will come out. I finger detangle. I don't use any tools, but the longer the wash and go goes, the more likely I am to have tangles. How do you detangle your hair? Do you get a lot of tangles in your hair?
I don't get a lot of tangles now because I big chopped, and this is growing back from a big chop. I just almost like I just got so used to my hair during that big chop process that it was so short when you big chop that I just recently I'm starting to get this length and experiencing maybe slightly. But today you even said, you're like, Mom, wow, you're getting like you're whizzing through your hair. I think I'm just so. We've taken this journey together, me and my hair, that I'm just so used to detangling it that I split it down the middle, and then I split it down the middle going this way and put it in 4 sections and find it so much easier, and then just get a really good co-wash with slip in it or a conditioner. So and then it really you know we always finger detangle too.
Yeah, I don't like brushes to detangle my hair. I don't like.
Mm-mm.
I feel like I lose less hair, barely any, when I just separate it and like use my hands. So I don't use brushes anymore.
Are they talking about? I'm seeing everybody talk about the small gold one and $18. Is everyone talking about the gold Echo?
Miss SCT's in the room.
Oh, hey. All right, because we're gonna do we have it. We're gonna do a review.
Yes, and I just saw Alexis Simmons say, "Can you guys review the Curls Caviar line?" Curls was actually sending it to us about 2 weeks ago, and we're still waiting for it. So I have to reach out to the person who I'm in contact with and be like, "What's good?" But it was coming to us. I don't know where it is. Got lost in the mail, but
all right. So
it's supposed to be coming.
Vanessa Bristol said, "Have we tried the Diva Curl Wash Day Wonder?" I did. You did.
We both did.
You kind of like passed it on to me.
I didn't like
you were
it.
like, I was impressed, and you know,
my
you
Aussie
guys,
Moist is a.
I liked that Wash Day Wonder, and I see the purpose of it. I like when things say what they're going to do, and they do them, and that did it. But what I found strange was normally if I use a conditioner, which everybody has a conditioner, it stays detangled. When I did the Wash Day Wonder, it would move on to the next section, and then by the time I got back, because then I do 4 sections, and then are we on? No. Oops. We freeze? Oh yeah, we're frozen. It's buffering.
Okay. Yep.
Can you guys see us?
Okay.
What was it? Can you guys hear
and
us?
then someone asked us to do the main choice, the bio-infused styling gel. Yep, we bought that a while ago.
That
Yours is
purple
at
one?
100%. I need some charge. My thing is dying.
That purple one?
Yeah, we
Okay.
have it. We haven't tried it yet, but they said they before they get it, they want to see us review it. So we will get on that. We'll bring that to the forefront because we do have that gel. So
Tia said, do we ever do kids lines?
We bought the Can't 2 one a long time ago to do, like, we try kids hair products, but now I kind of want to try the curly kids. Since we like the curly sheet.
Heavenly Me, I was getting ready to mention her. She said it today in the curly sheet
You're
comments.
blaming Adam.
It's
Adam think he's slick.
But Heavenly Me said she used the curly kids, and I said that we were really contemplating getting the curly kids.
I mean, like, why
Because to
not?
me, it's the simplest thing. The adult line is so complicated, so many products. And I said, well, let's just move on over to the curly kids then and see how that one works.
Yeah.
The custard.
Girl, I saw some videos of people using a regular travel size clothes steamer. Do you think that would work the same as a Q-Redo? I don't see why not.
Like
you know what?
DIY? That's funny.
I think Felicia might have done an Instagram like story video of that. She was using, like, even though she has a Q-Redo, but she was using like a hair steamer or like a something. Yeah, I think it's like moisturized. It's still like air, like moisture, right? I think. I don't know. Someone says it's hotter. All right, y'all don't bring your hair out. Like, I don't know. I can't speak on that.
I know.
I love my Q-Redo because it's for what it's for. It's for hair. So I don't know about clothes steamers on the hair. I don't know about that.
Is it steam? It's steam, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's.
Would there be more? Yeah, I don't know. We don't even have a clothes steamer. We wanted one so we can stop having to iron these backdrops. We can just steam the fabric. But
I know we had the iron the other day. Remember up here we were holding it in
I mean, clothes steamers are expensive, aren't they? Like if you're gonna do something for your hair, you might as well buy the
like $60. Probably.
It's like the same price. It's like the price of a Q-Redo.
Yeah, and it probably would it be awkward? Well, I don't know. What's the shape of a clothes steamer? Would it be awkward?
So I wouldn't trust that on my hair. Yeah, sometimes you can think you're taking shortcuts and things just don't work out. You have to be careful, especially when you've put a lot of work into your hair. Like you think you want to save a couple dollars and buy a clothes steamer instead of like a Q-Redo hair steamer, and like things could go south. So you have to be careful when cutting corners and stuff.
Like my oldest son, he's now 26, but when he was first day of school, 6th grade, freezing cold. We lived in California. We had moved back.
Nikki O says, Marker, first things first, water, because there are people jacking your phrases. Y'all hearing people saying first things first, water? Continue on. But
Okay.
have you guys heard that? People are, I mean, I know there are those out there saying one and done now, but first things first, water? People, what?
All right, so his first day of school, 6th grade, and we had moved back from California, and he was cold. We're in Connecticut now, and so cute little clothes. First, kids first day of school, nice outfit and all that. And Spencer takes the iron because he was freezing, and I guess wants to like get warmth, like by himself. So he takes this iron and starts pressing the steam button, and maybe the iron touched his cheek. Okay, so maybe like within 5 minutes, he kept saying, my cheek hurts, my cheek hurts. And I'm like, it does. And, you know, as a mother, I'm worried. It's his first day of school, new school and all that. And so I'm like, Spencer, what's wrong? And he moved his hand away. His face is like bright red here. And I kept watching it and just like trying to get his reactions. Like, why? Like all of a sudden it just kept getting redder and redder. And then all of a sudden I saw it. The point of the iron and the holes where the steam comes out in the water. I'm like, Spencer, did you take an iron and try to warm yourself up? So he had the imprint on his face for maybe the first 6 months of junior high. Just like, and you have to be, so I was like a stickler for that. I'm like, don't you go anywhere near that. Don't start picking it.
He had a point. He had the iron mark on his face for a very long time.
Like my mother, years ago, when back in the day when we had chicken pox, she did not allow us to scratch. I'm so glad because I don't have like pock marks on my body today, on my face, nothing. As much as they itch, she would not allow that. So with Spencer, I was such a stickler. Keep your hands away from your face. Wait for it to heal. I want it just to flake off one day. Do not pick, because he would have had right now a great big iron mark on his face at 26 years old. So flawless now. I went out, got Mederma, I think, Palmer's cocoa butter, and just nursed that back to health.
Leslie DeBron says, oh my God, I watched Survivor, and the host says in each episode, first things first, and he takes back the immunity or whatever, and she's like, and she always says water. That's so funny. We love Survivor. We're not watching the new season, though. We were like watching old seasons on Amazon. We're not watching the new season, though. But, he does say that. He's like, first things first. He's like, I'll take back the immunity necklace or the immunity or whatever, and that's so funny.
Okay.
Italy Fraser says, hey, I'm late, but I got my pass, TaylorAnne. Samantha Ivy says, no passes.
I know, for all of us that have stayed here and done the work, right?
Welcome.
Okay, all right. My stores are crap. I see your videos and others, and they have larger selections at their Target, Walmart, Sally, which my store had that much. Why in Pennsylvania do you live in an area where there's mainly white people? Why? Because I mean, certain towns in Connecticut where we go, they may not. But if we go to Bridgeport, which is like a lot of ethnicity in Bridgeport, we get everything, all kinds of hair products. But Danbury, they're just starting to come around now.
Mm-hmm.
So no, we love the Target and Trumbull, which is kind of like.
Thanks for coming, Tarika. She has to go to work.
I'm glad that you could come before work. A lot of choices in all my stores. Okay. Carol Smith has lots of choices.
I just wish stores were like the same, like across the board. Like it's really hard. We always have to go like a few different places. Like we never really know what's gonna be a good like I don't feel like the Sallies we go to are good Sallies. Although I do think people talk about the Waterbury Sally, so we gotta go there.
Yeah.
So they said that the Cream of Nature's and the Waterbury Sally, so I'm assuming that's a good Sally because I haven't seen the Cream of Nature honey line on the shelves. But I just wish the Walmarts were the same, the whatever, but
I'm getting tired of this wild goose chase for all kinds of companies where, say for instance, they'll sell something in Target, a brand, hair brand, makeup brand, whatever, in Target only, and then they'll sell something else in Ulta. At Christmas they do that a lot. Maybe they might have, maybe Tarte might make something for Ulta, exclusive, like a little suitcase with like maybe blush and eyeshadow, whatever, only in Ulta. And then Sephora will have something entirely different. And this is what the hair companies are doing now. They'll have brands strictly in Target, and then maybe Rite Aid will sell something else, and then CVS will sell something else.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know, maybe.
And I hate that they don't sell like full lines. Like I'll go online to like say Cream of Nature and I'll type in a store locator and I'll say, oh, this Walgreens and wherever sells Cream of Nature, and then I'll go to that Walgreens and they'll have like 3 products sitting there, and that's like, it's like a wasted trip. Like there's no options, and I don't know. I just wish if a company was going to sell in a store, they'd send them everything, like all their lines. If you're going to sell Cream of Nature, you better sell Cream of Nature coconut, argan, honey, like sell it all, the whole line. Don't like sell one product here, 2 products from that line there, like I don't know.
All right, so Ms. SCT said that she used to say one and done at her old job. Yeah, no, we're not saying that we like invented those words, one and done, not by any stretch of the imagination, but the idea, the concept behind the one and done, we felt like was like unique to us, because I explained a few weeks ago, I got that line from my cousin who's a bishop or a pastor in North Carolina, and I like to go on and on and on. You guys know that, reiterating, and he's like, cuz, one and done. Just tell me one time. I get it right as you're saying.
And we're not saying because I told like my mom like we didn't invent the concept of one product wash and goes. I was like, but we didn't want to be like on YouTube saying one product wash and go, one product wash and go. Like we wanted like a unique name, so we chose one and done for our one product wash and go. And we have like 21 of them on our channel now. 21 like one and dones, and we call them one and done.
Somebody with more subscribers say it. Their videos will appear before ours in the lineup when people look for a one and done wash and go or one product wash and go. Their videos will come first, and we said we coined the term, but if anybody else says it or puts that in their video title, they get the #1 spot.
And Samantha Ivy says someone is using backdrops like you all are too. Yeah, I mean, you can't stop people from copying you. I feel like people can copy people all day long, but like you're not that person. So they can do the backdrops, they can use the phrases, they can do whatever, but they're still not MADCURLS. Like everybody's you. Like,
well, they say imitation is the best form of flattery.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, we're still us. They're still them. Yeah. Like, I mean, I don't know. People are different. No matter how much you try to copy, you could dress yourself up and do whatever, but like, there's still always going to be a difference. I feel like.
Yeah, all channels are unique. There's something that's unique. It's just that niche in life. You never know what's going to take off. You know, you just don't.
Yeah. I can't get all hung up on that because YouTube will have you going crazy.
Yeah.
All these things will have you going crazy.
Yeah. And you never know what it's going to be. Like there's this one girl.
The copying is fraudulent. Okay.
And she had a grandfather that was very outspoken, and he basically was, what was that girl's name? Oh, I forget, but he said so and so, you know, get your, he said in bed, and the way he said it, he was Southern in his accent, and by the morning, she said all night long her phone kept buzzing and buzzing and buzzing. Her friends had encouraged her to do makeup. And so she did a video on makeup, and as she was doing the video, her grandfather walked in and basically was telling her off with his Southern accent, and that caught on. By the morning, she had, I think, 1 million followers. You never know what it's going to do. You know, you never know what the trend is going to be. And so she, all night long, she kept hearing her phone blow up, and she thought maybe it was just her friends telling her what a good job she did when she released her video. But it was people subscribing to her channel, and by morning, she had gone viral, as they call it. Now she got a car, a house, and
you just never know when things are gonna like take off.
It's gonna take off.
Yeah. Let's see. I just use leave it.
Okay. Let's see. I think it's my hair moisture. I want to always have healthy hair.
I'm going to watch Hulu. Bye. It's my life. Thanks for coming.
Okay.
Angela said, "When it's story time." I don't know. Did we have stories? Like we had a few things in our head, but nothing like planned. You can't like story time is funnier when it's impromptu or we have something good. Like
well, you have that funny one today that I thought was the biggest. Oh my gosh! Like, all right, you found that website.
Okay, so I found this Instagram page called Tag Pop and TAGPOP, and lately, like, I've been into like the 90s look with like the t-shirts and the Converse and the high-waisted jeans, and
so funny
so this company takes like it's like a thrifting site. So I was like, oh, thrifting, like 90s apparel, 90s windbreakers. I'm like, you know, I wanna do this. So what they do is they have a thing where like it was like they'll send you like, for example, like 5 t-shirts that are thrifted for $20, and it's like a mystery. So I did it. I spent $20 for them to send me 5 mystery t-shirts that could have college logos. If they could have anything on it. And the way that
you asked like for cartoons.
Yeah, I wanted like cute phrases, cartoons, pretty colors. You had to like kind of like describe what kind of shirts you wanted, and then like they would try to do the best they could. And so I'm like, oh, this is really cute stuff. You know, it's 90s, it's thrifted, it's gonna be old, it's gonna be vintage, it's gonna be cute. So it came in the mail today, and like I told you about it, because I didn't tell you I made the purchase. And I was like, okay, like open this with me, and I was so disappointed. Let me grab the shirts. Hold on. Horrible.
Oh my gosh, I couldn't.
You were just like looking.
I just was like looking. I think sometimes my expression says it all, and that's what is where the joke is my expression.
None of these look vintage. None of these look 90s. I'm like, what did I spend $20 on?
I would have monopolized on a business like that.
First of all, I said pretty colors, and I got black, light blue, and gray.
Heathered gray.
Okay, so the first one I got says, "Love my stunt group," and it's like cheerleading.
Like what?
And on the back it says, flyer based back, which in high school they wanted me to be on the cheerleading team, and I said, oh, you know, cool. And I was like, as long as I'm not a flyer. And I met the coach, and she'd be like, you be a good flyer. And like, no, I was not gonna cheerleader. I was not gonna trust nobody throwing me up in the air, having me break my neck and legs and everything. So
Right,
no.
that's the first selection.
And then the second one says greatest of all time with this is Muhammad Ali. You said
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali on it.
Yep,
Like, okay.
So and then all right. So then you said.
But
that
I
normally,
said phrases and cartoons.
Normally
and...
it's 5 for 20. You said, but that day it was.
Oh, it was a sale. It
a
was
sale.
like, yeah, 5 for 12. But then with shipping and everything, it ended up being like $20.
Nothing like what you asked for.
This says Mash P Falcons cheerleading.
It's worse.
More cheerleading.
No colors.
No colors.
Okay, all right.
And the next one says Simpcha Day Camp. And on the back, it says Carlos Gabby's Mexican Grill. Like,
Flip it around.
what the heck is this? I paid $20 for like garbage.
Junk,
And then this one says CH with like swords on it. I don't know what this is.
Angela, I don't think she can send it back. They said all sales.
They
are
said
final.
all sales are final. I'm like,
When
can
stores
I?
say that, that's the wake up call. Like that, like clock that right there when they say all sales are final. That means
Someone said they played you. Yeah,
they did.
No, I got gooped.
Concerto.
And when you go to their website, they advertise the cutest 90s shirts. They're like, yeah, it's thrifted, it's vintage, it's this. Get mystery shirts. And this really was a mystery. And I'm not wearing any of these. Are going to be nighttime shirts. I'm about to re-thrift them, give them to Goodwill. I don't know what to do with them. They're horrible. They're horrible.
Collection of
and I'm
junk.
so disappointed. I'm so disappointed.
What did you expect them to look like?
I don't know. I wanted, like, I thought I might get like something like some cartoons, like some Rugrats, Rocco's Modern Life, like
Okay.
any type of phrases on their Instagram. They advertise like phrases. Like one says like teach peace. I thought that one was cute. One says like I don't know, Google it. Like there was cute shirts and the way they had the models and the pictures. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some vintage stuff. And I was so like my face kept getting longer and longer. And you weren't helping because you were looking at me like, what is that garbage?
Okay, so Miss SCT says the Ali shirt is always in. Okay, if it feels like colorful.
Yeah,
maybe.
color guys said Rugrats and all that. Yeah, like 90s stuff. Like
It totally probably would draw attention if you wore the Muhammad Ali shirt, right? I think so.
yeah, no, the Muhammad Ali one, I'll give it that one's probably the cutest out of all of them.
Yeah.
But none of that was what I was expecting
Definitely a
or what I
conversation
described.
Starter. It was cute, that one. But the rest of them, that was just a bag of junk.
Yeah, but no, people send in their T-shirts and then they get it's a mystery because like you don't know what you're getting, and I guess people kind of like that, like get 5 mystery random T-shirts, and they actually have like a subscription where you can pay $20 every month, and every month they will send you 5
Okay, all right,
T-shirts.
so wait, so Alexis Simmons, are you serious, or you just like throwing that out there as an idea? She said it's an IG scam company. Is it really? Did you tell her what was the name of the company, or?
Yeah, Tag
Okay.
Pop. I don't think it's a scam.
No.
No, I mean, you don't know what you're getting. Like you're getting 5 mystery vintage T-shirts, and I guess those are all vintage camps and cheerleading and.
But you get what you get when you see those kind of things, like those eBay boxes, those mystery boxes. You can get a 90s box. You can get, say, maybe a wedding box, whatever. I mean, you buy at your own risk.
Yeah.
You know, like I would never buy a mystery.
Someone's not a scam, a hustle. That's what you said.
I wish I thought of
And
it.
they said all sales final. I'm like, I can't
Yeah.
send you these back, and you just send me 5 more, like. And
No,
so
it's not Nordstrom's where you can shop and exchange and return. They're so glad to get rid of that junk. Probably when somebody buys it, they can't wait to throw that stuff in the bag.
But
and
no,
send
the
it
way
off.
they advertise it, like the shirts are so cute, and
Yeah, they are smart because she did get what she paid for: 5 T-shirts, full-fledged T-shirts with like logos on
that
them.
are thrifted. They
That
were
are thrifted.
thrifted. They didn't lie,
Mhm.
but that's just not what I described at all. So I was like, wow, $20 wasted after I waited like a week and a half to get them. So
Yep, I don't do stores that have no returns. I don't buy into that because I feel like they can't wait to get rid of that stuff, and then no returns. No, I can't. They have to take it back if I'm not happy with it. And so when they pull down that shingle, I always say, and you can't find them anymore. Like at Christmas time, they have all those kind of like kiosks in the mall, and I'm like, nope. I said because by the 26th, I said the shingles will be down, and all those head scratchers and creams for your face and your hands and scarves and hats and.
yeah.
Nope, you can't find those people after Christmas.
Carol Smith said, were they new or Goodwill quality? No, they're not new. They're thrifted. Almost like you send them to like the Goodwill and like people buy Goodwill clothes with something like that. Like you go thrifting and they're like thrifted T-shirts. So they were definitely used before they were washed, and they sell them to dummies like me.
Yeah.
Like, so
Alexa's like, yeah, they pulled the shingle down. They do. I always said that. They'll pull that shingle down so quick, and you can't find those
it's as
people.
if they say no returns. That usually means I'm going to end up with something I'm going to want to return.
That's how I feel. I don't shop in stores that say no returns.
Yeah, no.
I don't even like now what they do. Like you have like maybe a month to return, and then they cut it down to 2 weeks now, and now it's like 3 days. Like,
They said money bags, they got you. Right? I got some money, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go shopping on Tag Pop. Like, couldn't wait. My money was burning a hole in my pocket, and I was like, let me spend some money on Tag Pop, and I got played.
yeah, when you open that package, they definitely were thrift quality.
They were.
And they looked every bit of it, and they just had like this kind of like film, shall we say, dusty look, like the black look, like
Dusty?
charcoal.
Yeah.
Like, it just nothing
And
was vibrant.
why did they send me so many cheerleading shirts?
I don't know. I just want to hang a shingle in my closet because wow, like you really turned over your money like that quickly.
Yeah, someone said, Curly Guy said Forever 21 has a treacherous return policy. Yeah, they don't give you your money back anymore. They definitely used to give you your money back. I don't think you can get your money back anymore.
I know when you used to, when you still shop there, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't do Forever 21 because they don't take stuff back. I said that's the first sign.
Alexa Simmons says sometimes they give you a store credit. I'm like, no, I want my money back. Yes, sometimes you want the money. Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to exchange.
I don't want somebody pre-spending my money for me like a store. I don't want to be forced to spend my money in your store.
Yeah.
I bought something, I'm taking it back, and I want my money back. I want the same denominations or however I spent back the way I gave it to you, and I'll decide if I want to re-spend it again.
Nikki O said she wished she could have seen your face. I would have died laughing. No, you were so funny. That's why I was like, let me do this with you because like you don't hold back at all. Like the more shirts I held up, the longer your face was getting. You didn't make me feel good about my purchase at all.
I didn't.
Like you were like you're like, what is all that junk? And tomorrow we want a spring clean. You're like the first thing to go is them shirts.
Those are the first things to go, and you just got them. All right, so. All right, Naisha123 said customers are shady, wearing clothes and returning them.
Tucking tags,
tucking
yep.
tags,
That's
yeah.
not cute.
Or we have cousins that have the plastic tag gun. I mean, where did you get that at? That's brilliant, you know. But
Right. They'll wear the clothes and then they'll like they have their own tag thing and they'll just clip the tag back on.
Yeah,
That's why some companies put the tag on the outside now.
oh,
Sorry.
use them for hair drying. How funny.
And use them for hair drying though. Yeah, something. I don't know. They're gonna be nighttime shirts, but I really wanted to wear them with like some like cute little like jeans or whatever and some Converse, and they're
they
just
would
not cute.
overtake you. They're just so big and boxy and square. They're not even like cute and just fitted. They're just big, just overgrown fabric shirts. They're just horrible.
I know. I didn't do good.
I know.
I don't know what happens. I get a little money and I go buck wild and buy junk. I don't know. But I had been eyeing them for a while, and I was like, you know what? There's a sale going on. I'm just gonna try it, and no, never again.
Mm-mm.
Never again.
Horrible. Cut them up. All right.
Yeah, a towel or a rag. Yeah, I'll dust the stairs with them tomorrow.
Cut them up and make them
Cut them up.
stylish.
Yeah, I'll check out some people that do like DIY different things on their pages. I'll check that out. Make me turn them into crop tops.
Yeah, man, where's your manager? No. All right. Do a stop payment.
Oh no,
probably,
they got the coin already.
Yeah.
They got it.
Yeah, they probably literally, when you were putting the order through, they were already charging the card. Did Forever 21 change their policy? You would know. Heavenly Means they changed their policy. I always thought that they were ridiculous with their policy because they never took anything back. They always had
No,
that.
they take stuff back. They say unworn with the tag still on it. That's the thing. The tag still has to be on it. You have to have the receipt. But whether you could have everything tag receipt, you could have bought it and just walked out of the store and walked back in. They won't give you your money back. They don't give money back. They give you store credit, and that's about it. They don't give you your money back.
Okay.
DIY head wrap. Oh yeah, people wrap their hair with shirts. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Look at you guys giving me all the ideas.
But it's not even like it has like a stretch or a pull to it. They're just really hard. Like, I was talking a couple of weeks ago, I wanted like 100% cotton. Those would be 100% cotton because they're just like that hard cotton that just gets harder as you wash it. Some get soft and nice, but no. I don't care for it. Nope. You was taken, huh?
Forever 21 will give you your money back if you purchased online. Oh, okay.
Yeah, isn't that funny? Sometimes
cool.
online policies are different. Like J. Crew does that. If you buy it in the store nowadays, you got to rush it back by 2 weeks. If you get it online, 60 days. So,
Jada says, I told my coworkers your goldfish Melissa story, LoriAnne, and they couldn't stop laughing.
Goldfish.
That's funny.
I know, I was petrified. Who was here last week for the goldfish story time? I know people commented on that last week in the comments. Hysterical. Yep, I saw her swimming around in that bowl. I knew she was going to get started, but I really didn't know. I really didn't know that she could do that. But people were saying last week that fish don't live that long. They're like 13 years now. They said they probably kept buying her and replacing her. So, I don't know. I went out there.
Casilda Harrison said she was here and she dreamed about me herself killing a fish. Like,
I didn't quite kill the fish. The fish committed suicide. Okay, I didn't kill the fish. The fish jumped out the bowl, and I just didn't rescue because I can't. I just couldn't.
Curly guy said, like the Chinese beauty supply store, they don't take anything back. If you walk through the threshold of their exit, it's yours. Even if the door doesn't shut, no turning back. That's true. I would never have the guts to return anything back to the beauty supply store. Like the time we went and bought the whole Jane Carter, the yellow line, or we got the yellow line, and we were missing some products, and like she had like a spray gel, which I thought was like a styling gel.
Yeah.
And we went to the store and we bought it, the beauty supply store, and then I bought it without looking at it. Got in the car and I realized it was for like roller sets and whatever. It wasn't for like gel, like a wash gel. And we never opened it, and that was that. I'm like, no, I know I can't return this. Like they're not gonna have it. They're not having it.
All right, so Vanessa said she got the Jane Carter's curls to go leave-in, and it flaked like a mother. Do you think I used too much? The leave-in, not the what's the styling cocktail? Curl cocktail?
The Untangle Me Weightless leave-in flaked? Did you?
Wow, that's like so transparent. It has so much slip.
Did you one and done it, or would you mix it with something?
Oh, okay. So Heavenly Me said she has a goldfish that's 6 years old.
Oh, okay. Goldfish. I want a fish.
Did you like Echo Gold? Who used Echo Gold, and how did you guys use Echo Gold? You're saying for me, you think I could get away with the one and done. And how are you going to use the Echo Gold?
Oh, I wanted to use it with with the spray leave-in. That seems to be the best way to go.
Hi, Ruth. Late. Ruth Wilrich. Okay. Let's go. Leave-in is Slip City. Yeah.
We don't have story time.
Oh, we don't have story time.
We've told stories
here
and
there. We've been doing on and off story time, but not like
we can't be pressured in story time.
Like a specific story time.
They're funnier when they're impromptu.
Yeah. We told a few on and off tonight as they come to mind. I told what Spencer with the iron, and
I swear there was another one. I can't remember.
There was
you with those stupid t-shirts.
You with the stupid t-shirts, and there. Us on the train going to New York.
Yeah, you were. So we do you want to tell the story? How you were trying to goop the train man?
No, I was not. All right, who's from my generation that remembers your first time on the train when you go with all your friends from high school and everybody tries to hide in the bathroom, and so you have to pay the fare. And then back in those days, you could just do things like that. People could sneak into movie theaters, and kids just kind of.
The stories about TaylorAnne are shut down this week because y'all play too much. So y'all try to. So. No Taylor. I said we're not doing TaylorAnne stories this week.
Yeah, TaylorAnne boy stories. She's like, Mom,
no.
TaylorAnne boy stories.
No.
So, all right. So, you know how you kind of like you can't get away with anything nowadays. So we had to go to New York the other day for a flagship store.
Yeah.
Opening. Yeah. And oh my gosh, like it's like a plane fare practically.
It is. Train tickets are so expensive.
So on the way down, the train fare we were off peak at that point.
We were off peak, so they were like, well, okay, it's not so expensive, but they kind of are. It adds up. Yeah. So going there, it was $13.50, like to go there. Yeah.
And I mean,
off
it's
peak.
Like it's not expensive, like overly expensive, but it's like a lot, okay? And we have to do it like both ways. On the way back, I thought off peak. I thought we were off peak because I thought maybe it would end at like when people are getting out of work, who gets out later than 6 o'clock? I thought. So Taylor's like, no, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we got on and like
4 to 8,
and we're trying to like buy the tickets like on our phone, and I'm thinking like just do it at the last minute. Now when we on the way down, the conductor came by and he almost got like bored. Like we were sitting there trying to.
Yeah, sometimes we will do all this stuff because we buy our tickets like through an app, and like we'll just show them and they'll be like, okay, whatever. So sometimes people do their job, sometimes they don't. If they're doing their job, they'll make you like activate the ticket and like they'll scan it with the thing, like it's electronic. And then other times they just see us fiddling with it and they're like, okay, you're good, and they walk by, and it's like, well, if you're gonna do all that, like we wouldn't even have bought the ticket if we're gonna check it. So sometimes people like do their job and other times they don't. So
and 9 times out of 10 you can basically, I always call it bare minimum. I'm like, people are not probably going to be up to speed.
Yeah.
But the guy that came by,
no, he was up to speed
on the way back. It's like one of those kind of guys that took his job dead serious. He's been in it for years. He's saw all the tricks of the trade. You're not going to pull anything on him. So it
was like 6 o'clock on a Wednesday, so it was peak. The train was packed, like packed. And so I'm like, this man is not gonna sit here and scan this thing. I'm like, he's not gonna do that. So a peak ticket is like $20 and an off peak is $13. So I'm like, Ma, let's just buy the off peak tickets. I'm like, and he's not gonna check it. I'm like, he's not gonna do their job.
Normally they just see like the barcode, look over, and they nod their head and they walk on down. Not this man. He took out like the little like bead thing.
Yeah.
And I said, Taylor, the worst that's gonna happen. I said, in high school when we used to run into the bathroom and hide and all that, I said, they just make you just pay the rest of it. I said, that's the worst that can happen. And that was the worst that happened.
He was like, these are off-peak tickets. He's like, you each owe $5 more or something.
He said, off-peak is up until 8 o'clock. And
yeah.
And I'm like,
we were like, oh, really?
What time is it? And he's like, it's like 6:53. So I'm like, oh, okay. And he goes, that'll be $10, $5 for each of you. I'm like, oh, sure.
And he didn't care how packed the train was. He waited until he got his money. He was like, cash, credit, check, basically. And he took our card and like swiped it. And a receipt popped out of his waist. And I'm like,
and you saw how dedicated he was, because every stop that we stopped on the way back to our stop in Westport, Connecticut, every stop he came marching back. I've never seen it done before. Marching down the aisle to see any new people sat down, any new people got off.
He did. Every stop he was like on it. Like he came walking up the aisle. He was like looking like who's the new face? He was so serious.
I said this is elderly generation that does their job right. He did his job right. He knew all the tricks. He probably knew me playing the. Oh, it's off. Yep, he said it is. It's still off peak. I was like, oh, okay. So he knew it all.
Yep, he was like cash.
So he wasn't about no nonsense, just business.
Just like money.
It'll be $5 each. I'm like, okay. I tell you, I got it. I just wanted him to get out the way. I got it for both of us. Let's just get him out the way here.
Yeah.
I was feeling all guilty and shady.
I know, right? People were looking at us like we were trying to Google, because we really were like sitting back and forth. Like, okay, we're gonna get these tickets. We're gonna do this one. We're gonna do that one. Like, and you're like, okay, we're both gonna do off peak. We're both gonna do off peak. Because like, if we could save some corn, we were gonna try. But
we shook on it and everything.
Yep.
And then when he came by, he was not having it.
He was not having it.
I'm like, let's just get him out the way. Let's pay and get him off.
And I really thought even more he wasn't gonna check, because the train was standing room only. It was so packed. And I'm like, he's not gonna waste his time. I said he just wants to get through this thing. And it was a mess.
We did so much shopping in New York.
I know we did. And yeah.
Show that cute little box. That was so cute, that little store.
Yes.
A candy store. And they gave samples like, we were so like almost green.
Dylan's candy bar. It was like a candy heaven. It was like Candyland.
Those big hunks of fudge, and tried this. I think we tried every flavor of fudge. We were like just green. It was so sweet. But it was cute, so we got a box of fudge.
Carol Smith says, man, how long do y'all stay here? Sometimes we stay almost 4 hours. We're chilling. People check in and out. They go eat dinner. They come back. They go to the store. They come back. Some people stay the whole time. Feel free to check in and out.
Somebody sees
but we're chilling right now.
When they're at work.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you guys are still on. They just got home from work. They saw a notification when they were at work, and they come home, and we're still here. It's Friday night, and we just kind of just hang out, talk about everything, and talk about nothing.
That's what LeBron said. No business lunch meeting leftovers. We didn't have a business lunch this week.
No, we didn't have a business lunch this week, and we could have in New York. We just went for pizza when we were in New York.
We did.
There's
nothing like New York.
We got more enticed by the stores, so I think I left it in my. Do you have the Ricky's bag in here? I thought I love packaging, guys. Look at the cute little Ricky's bag. Ricky's is like a huge, big natural hair store here in the city, and I always see it back in the day. I just thought the bag was so cute. It looks like Greece, like the 1950s. It's so cute. It says Ricky's on it. So we went into the store, and then the woman said, do you want a bag? Because what we got was, here I go, buying doubles and triples of everything. I got an edge control brush to comb back
for all the edge
all the edge gel that I use. But I couldn't decide whether to get the small one, see the small bristles, or to get the longer one. with the longer bristles. So I got both. I hate making decisions.
I want to start learning how to like swirl and dip my edges, but yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna try to learn.
She's obsessed with the Ulta bags. The Ulta bags are so cool. They're orange and the handle. I love them. And Sephora. I think I have a Sephora bag collection. And at Christmas time, I like the paper that they put in it, the tissue paper, because it's red. So cute. And I never realized that until after Christmas one year. And I'm like, where's the red paper? And like, oh no, that's just for Christmas. Other than that, they give you that ugly white tacky tissue paper. But still, I still love the black and white stripes.
Ugly
Sephora
white
bag.
tacky.
Yeah. But no, Ricky's...
Any other adjectives you want to use?
Not right now. Ricky's is so cute, I thought. So I wanted the bag, and so she said, do you want a bag? And normally, like, we had, like, enough bags, and I didn't want one. I'm like, well, is it cute? And so she's like, well, I said, does it have the name Ricky's on it? I said, because I want to show it on our Friday Night Live. And so she's like, and she took it out. I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely. And I said to Taylor, now, when you go up there.
106 Annie said, where did we get the edge brushes from?
Ricky's.
Ricky's, or somebody said, because I put it on my Insta story, that they found them in Target. So maybe Target as well.
Oh, really? These exact
Amazon has them.
Oh, like, is there a certain name brand or just brush? Because before that, I thought just any old brush, skinny. People use toothbrush. I probably could, but you know me, guys. All right, this is what I was using before also. This great big long one by Evolve. I got it at Target. But it was so long, and I just like, this was so cute and personal and so little.
Question, because someone said LoriAnne loves packaging. For those of you who have bought CURLMIX, what does it come in? Does it come in like the cute, does it come in the cute, like turquoise box that says CURLMIX on it? Because we, as you guys know, like we're ambassadors of CURLMIX, and they came out with new product, but we didn't know if we were getting it or if we weren't going to get it, so we purchased it, their new avocado moisturizer, and so we bought it, but it didn't come in like the cute little CURLMIX box. It came in like some little white plastic thing, and I was like, where's the CURLMIX box? So I was wondering if you guys bought CURLMIX. Does it come in the CURLMIX box, or is that like, I think a show for influencers, or what? Like, what does yours come in? Just curious.
I said I think it's probably for the influencers, because when you see the beauty influencers, they always get these huge collections from all different brands, you know, Smashbox, NARS, whatever, and they always get mirrors.
Curly Fit Chic said, yep, CURLMIX did not come in a cute box. Because I got this, I'm like, we went from like ambassadors, like now we're like customers were buying, and I was like,
yeah, somebody said I got it in a white little plastic thing. That's what we got it in too.
Oh, because we were like, look how cute it comes.
Yep. So,
does it only come like that if you buy more than one? How many did you buy? Because we bought one product and it came in that thing. Maybe if you buy more, it comes in the box. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I think that they were showcasing it for the ambassadors or for us to promote it. So it looked really, really cute. When it came in that white plastic bag, y'all know, I was like,
See, okay, Chloe Fitch, she said she only purchased one product too. Yeah, we purchased one, so it didn't. Maybe you get the cute box when you buy more than one, or maybe I don't know.
Because the box is pretty big. It holds all five perfectly. So I think you have to buy
more than one.
Not even five. I think it's probably 4. You know, like I said a couple of weeks ago, the unbraggaging, when people say, you know, thank you, you know, NARS, thank you, Too Faced, and they show all the stuff, and I think they're like all like trying to one up each other, the beauty lines. So they just like, they put mirrors in there, flashing lights, everything to have all of us that watch YouTube videos. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Yeah, like my Urban Decay, I got sent some lipsticks, and it came in this huge box with things on it and bells and whistles.
Yeah,
and
I think it's just because you're gonna just showcase it on your YouTube channel. They wanted to. They're competing against other lines, MAC and everyone.
You said thank you.
they do that. So I think it's because they expect influencers to show it on YouTube, and they don't want to be shamed with other lines that are like putting bells and whistles on their stuff. So they try to. Yeah. So that beautiful turquoise box was just for us to showcase that, and we were thinking everybody was getting the cute little box, and we realized when we became customers that
yeah, Curly Guy said it might be for influencers. He said because he got sent to, and he got a pretty box with confetti. So yeah, I don't know, but I was a little shocked when we got our thing, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, like I'm seeing people that are Shea Moisture ambassadors, and they're putting a lot of things on Instagram, and they have far cuter things than us just getting maybe sent things. The actual ambassadors.
Good night,
of Shea
Carol.
Moisture.
Thanks for coming.
Come again soon.
Did you know they have your picture on the We Dads website? We saw one from like an old video we did, but I was scrolling forever.
Yeah?
But I think they might have one of us.
Oh.
We're wearing like, we have like a kind of like a maroon background. I think.
Alexis Simmons said half of the influencers never use it again. That's what I said. They're like, okay, did you guys let me know if you guys want to see a video on this eyeshadow. Never see it again. Never see it again. That's what they want. That's why the company does all that. They want you to do a video whether the people want it or not on the eyeshadow.
Danielle B said that's exactly what happened to me with the ReZo's Curls products. They were just dumped in a box. Did you get the confetti? Because when we got the ReZo's Curls stuff, and it came in this pretty box, and it had like all the colorful confetti. Like we showed it in the video. We were like, look at this cute packaging. Because we talk about the packaging.
That was the main pack. That's what
even
gets
with
me to
CURLMIX.
talk about something.
Yeah, we talked about how it came. We had it here, and we're like, this is how it comes. And
what about CURLSmith? That is the most exquisite, exclusive line, and I was so impressed because everything looked like tin canned, like old fashioned. Said CURLSmith, and it had like the hay, that tan colored hay. Everything was so cute and unique. How does CURLSmith come if you buy it? Because when
I think it might depend on how many products you buy.
Wow.
Maybe if you buy the set, you get the whole thing.
Because I buy things strictly for packaging. Really, I really do. And wow.
Yeah, no.
To me, it took it up a notch when you have cute packaging. But when I saw that CURLMIX just thrown in a plastic bag like that, I was like, really? Okay.
Yeah, and I was like, oh.
So I had to keep saying, okay, remember that it's a good product. Remember it's a good product.
Yeah.
Remember it's a good product. I love the results.
But
So-
it's like a leave-in. So I know their flaxseed gel says not to put anything underneath, but this now is a product you can put underneath the flaxseed gel. So we are going to see how that works, and of course do a video on it and see
It's
what
a
happens.
moisturizer, okay? So, yeah. I wondered, like tomorrow if I wanted to refresh this, if that would work.
What?
The moisturizer, the avocado. If I wanted to just put it on here, if it would work.
I think it's more like it's like a leave-in.
It's supposed to go underneath what?
Underneath like a product, it's like a leave-in conditioner. That's what it says when you flip over the
Okay,
directions.
because the
it's like a
product,
leave-in conditioner.
the CURLMIX was like a one and done for us. So I thought like the moisturizer would be, like right now if my hair dry, I could put it in my hair and it
Yeah,
would,
that's how I'm interested to see how it
Yeah.
does, because the other product we did do as a one and done. The CURLMIX was a one and done for us, so now to put another product underneath it, we're gonna see. We are gonna see.
And let me see. I just bought an ACV apple cider vinegar
Angela-
leave-in.
And getting there, Angela. She said you're ready for food and a nap. You're tired.
Okay, Lily had a beautiful metal chest. I wanted to purchase the chest more than the product. I know. Still to the public. Yeah, certain things. Yeah, you know me in packaging. I strictly for the packaging. And then please don't let things come in a lot of different colors, because I told you guys I can't make up my mind. Even though the other day you made me make up my mind, because the cute little edge brushes, they came in black and pink. So
I was like black or pink.
So-
and you actually really didn't, because
you got the black.
Yeah.
As long as the black was in the house, that's okay.
Yeah, because you couldn't decide whether you wanted the short one or the long one.
So I had to get two. I can't make the decision.
I got the
on
black one.
spot. So I got both. And I can't wait to use it because it's so cute. Like, I don't like just doing makeshift. I was happy with my toothbrush idea for a while, but then when I saw they actually have something that says edge control, I'm like, oh, it's specifically made for that. So cute.
Let's see.
All right.
How do you guys store and organize your products? So in my room over on this wall over here, I have like one of those white shelf things. Like, let me see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 shelves. And that's, I put, there's like Shea Moisture at the top. Shea Moisture has its own shelf because there's just so many Shea Moisture products. And then, I mean, it kind of varies. The stuff that like we like right now when we're reaching for are on these shelves. And there's also like a shelf for like products we need to do videos on and reviews. And then we have bins of products of stuff we like but we're not reaching for, and then we have a box of stuff we're not reaching for at all, and then you have stuff in your room. So I think that's why we haven't done like a product stash video, because we're really not organized.
So Heavenly says if a shirt comes in 10 colors, she's getting all 10. That's me. I'm getting all 10. That's why we have so many colors now. And then not only that, like I'll buy like 2 or 3 of them just in case they discontinue it, and thank goodness I did, because my cute little t-shirts that I like to double up, they no longer make them at J. Crew. J. Crew's quality is going way, 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 way down. And this was the last of the Mohegans, I think last year. I bought all the colors, and this year they no longer make them.
So are these soft? Yeah, they're pretty soft. They're
soft,
soft, but they're hard. They're not crazy hard.
Yeah, they can get the job done.
Yeah.
So
they have a hardness to them, but they're soft. I don't want anything rock hard ripping out my edges. But
you know how they had like soft, medium, and hard toothbrushes. This would it would be considered the medium toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not too soft where the bristles will bend as you're trying to brush your edges, but it's not so hard that it's like hurting those delicate edges and ripping them out. So I think it's the perfect.
Easton J said, LoriAnne, what is your favorite chemical peel? Do you do chemical peels?
You mean for my face? I guess that's where you would put it. I've never done a chemical peel.
No. I've seen, remember we watched a video on one though and the woman's face turned like bright red and then it was like peeling
I've done, like exfoliating. I've done chemical like exfoliating, or there's physical where you get those like apricot facial scrubs and you're scrubbing with those beads. So I guess those are the physical ones, and then the chemical ones are the ones you just kind of put on. And I have so many different brands of chemical exfoliators. I love Sunday Riley exfoliator. I love Drunk Elephant exfoliator. I like Neutrogena exfoliator. So anything.
Yeah, you said you meant chemical exfoliator.
Exfoliators. Okay. So yeah, I just named those. But like I love Good Jeans by Sunday Riley. I love that one, and use that daily. And then Drunk Elephant. I'll just kind of like go back and forth. And I think there's like different types of things. Drunk Elephant is lactic acid, and I think Sunday Riley is glycolic. I think it is.
Do you show those in our skincare video?
I think I did.
Yeah, we have a Makeup Monday skincare edition video, and I believe you talk about
Yeah. So but you know what I started thinking lately, everybody? I started thinking, you know, our great aunts and our grandmothers and great grandmothers and all that had beautiful hair and beautiful skin, and they didn't do any of this stuff. And my older relatives have passed away with beautiful hair and beautiful skin, and I'm thinking, I wonder if I'm aging myself, putting on all these peels and glycolic acid and lactic acid and aging myself. So I just started, you know what, taking off my makeup now. No more of this micellar water that I was doing. I was stuck on this Bioderma, taking off this micellar, putting on a cotton pad, putting into my eyes, makeup just melting off. I wonder if I'm melting off my collagen and aging myself. I said, I want to stop all these extra things that my grandmother never even knew about. Had beautiful skin up until the day she died. So that's my new thing now. No more of this stuff. I'm just going back old-fashioned way. Coconut oil on my face. That's how I take off my makeup. And when I'm done, I slap on coconut oil. And that's it for the night. I'm sick of all this glycolic acid and lactic acid. And I'll let you guys know if I start looking young in a month. You know it worked, because I'm questioning all this stuff that I'm doing, and my grandmother didn't do it. So, what do you guys think about it?
We have another what do we think about it. What's your opinion? Karen Reeves said, since I am wearing my natural hair, I don't feel like my edges should be laid down. To me, it is part of the natural look. Like, so some people like to lay their edges, other people like to swirl and dip and whirl, and other people like to let them go free. Like me, I don't lay my edges. I just let them be. If I tie my hair up, my edges are just my edges. Like, I don't whirl and twirl. I don't even like slick them down. I don't use edge control. That's not something I would take to a desert island. Me, it's edge control. That's not part of my natural routine at all. Anything with my edges, I don't do my edges. You don't really slick them. You just like putting stuff on your edges, but you don't. Are you like, how do you, like, I think it's preference. Some people want all that, you know, I think extra. When
my hair was a little bit shorter, when I big chopped, these fuzzy edges, that wasn't part of the style. I was trying to like be a little bit more sleeker, and as it grew up, I was adjusting to this really short curly look, and so I couldn't handle everything being short and curly, and so I just kind of like try to bring some sort of a style and pattern, you know, so I kind of like did the edges. But now, like even today, I always say that I get gray in the temple. You can't even see that tonight because my hair is so big and the bangs fall over it. So I
feel like it's choice. Someone who lays their edges is not any more natural than someone who doesn't lay their edges. I mean, it's definitely a trend now. People want to lay their edges, but I definitely don't lay my edges. That's not part of my routine.
Yeah, no, you did.
I like my little curly edges. I don't know. I let them be.
So Miss SET said that, all right, so the environment's not like it was 50 years ago. So do you think that we age like quick? Let me see.
Samantha Ivy says stress causes aging too. Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Stress will age you before your time.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That's what I said the other day. All right. I don't have a skincare regimen. Maybe I should. Yeah. I mean,
Patrice Hubbard just free the edges.
I tell you, I've always been a fanatic for skincare. So, I mean,
Yeah.
back in high school, I was like Noxzema. Like, who remembers Noxzema? Noxzema's still out there. And sometimes when I get like
What did we
this,
used to use that for?
I go back to basics. For like acne, that's what
I remember
to this day
Noxzema.
my mother still does now. I put lactic acid on a pimple, or I'll put on some clean and clear, salicylic acid. That stuff didn't exist, you know. And so I said Noxzema was for acne, and what was just
We
just
have to get more of that. I
Mhm.
like that stuff.
At
I used to
Noxzema?
stick it like here.
Mhm.
In like,
Yeah.
was it a facial wash or what was it?
It
It
was-
was like a cream.
There was Noxzema started going into all different things. First, it was just regular
remember the
old
smell.
cream that had that menthol camphor
Yeah.
smell, and you would just put it like that was like my go-to whenever I would have like a little pimple or something. But then they started making the wash, and then they made the moisturizer and all of that. So Noxzema's all over the map now.
Oh,
But
Melissa said, "Wow, does Noxzema still exist?" That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I remember that though.
it absolutely
The
does exist.
smell, and it was white, and like I used to use
It was
on my
white
face.
and kind of like pearlescent. You know, didn't it look kind of like it would like cake on your face and dry?
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
but it
Noxzema
worked.
was the one.
But it totally worked. Like you put that on, and by the morning, like the pimple would be down or gone or something. It totally worked. I told you,
Listen.
I'm back to basics.
NM says Noxzema and oil of Olay.
Yes. Yeah. Now Olay is still out there.
Jamaican black castor oil is good for acne.
Oh, I didn't know
All
that.
that oil will have me have so many pimples.
Oil of Olay.
so many pimples. Oh my god, that's a thick oil.
They call it Olay now, and then now they're like into the anti-aging. So I do like Olay's products, and they're actually I think better off sometimes than all these $100 creams in Nordstrom's. So I definitely use Olay. But I'm just doing coconut oil these days.
I've used Cetaphil. I used to
Mhm.
use that. I used to use that right for like my dry skin. I had
I
like
got it for you.
crazy dry skin on like my arms
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you would have like discoloration on your cheek. It would like you'd get like these kind of like these white patches. This real dry. They said it was like the dermatologist I took you to at the time said it was kind of like dry skin or eczema or something, and you kind of grew out of it.
Mm-hmm.
When you were 3 years old, your face was your complexion now, but like you had a white patch right there, and then it kind of just blended in and it disappeared.
Oh.
And I really never did anything like to it. I mean, you just washed your face and dried. That was it. I didn't put any creams or anything on it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, my issue with my skin is dry skin. I get really dry around my mouth and my forehead and stuff, which is annoying with like makeup because like the makeup like brushes and stuff like kick it up, and so I always have to make sure like my skin stays moisturized and.
yes, I agree, Miss Stacy 717 about sunscreen. I was on. Remember a couple years ago, I was on my sunscreen kick.
Yes,
and-
you put so much sunscreen on. She had like a white cast over her face. I'm like, Mom, blend it in. Like, can you blend it?
I'm like, no,
You're
if
like,
you can
no.
see it, I said, if you can see it, that's wonderful. I said, because in a few years from now, then you won't be seeing wrinkles. I
hate it. That was so annoying.
I wanted to put it on like I wanted to be like stone cold Snow White, so that way when the sun
it was like
gets-
streaks of white and like
it's
on
in
her
one of
neck.
it's in one of our vlogs.
Yeah,
right?
and I'm like, can you just blend that in, like seriously? And you were like,
Yeah.
no.
so no,
Like, I'd rather have sunscreen streaks than
Than
wrinkle
wrinkle
streaks. Yeah.
So I was obsessed a few years ago, and then I calmed down because I was just like, well, again, I had the grandmother mentality, but like Ms. SCT said, you know, the environment is worse now, but so I'm not as obsessed, though I should be, because it does cause that hyperpigmentation and those freckles and all of that I'm not having. Y'all know I'm not having it, so I do that. But I didn't go out in the winter, spring, summer, or fall without sunscreen, but I've
No.
calmed down a little bit.
Always had some
'Cause
sunscreen.
I didn't
You
want
would
that
hold
obsession.
us up like going out. You're like, hold on, I have to get my sunscreen. We could
I
be
did-
going
I
across
know.
the street to like the corner store, or whatever, and you're like, hold on, I have to get my sunscreen.
Yeah, I didn't want to, like, it was just becoming like, I was becoming obsessed with it. And I'm like, I'm just going to stop doing that.
I feel like I'm like choking right now. I'm like dying. Like I keep my
So,
neck keeps moving. And I'm
but-
just like.
But sunscreen really is good. And it does ward off. Something's warding off though, the discolor or the hyperpigmentation or the freckles or something. I wonder if it's the coconut oil.
Oh,
Because
it says
that's the
LoriAnne,
only
do you
thing-
like your face spray with the cucumber in it? That's the thing, the Mario
Yes.
Badescu, you love that.
Yes.
Oh, and then you spray the rose one at
Yeah.
night. I'm like, okay.
Mhm.
Except for all the
And
roses.
then I found the lavender one in the store a few weeks ago. Yes, I definitely love those. But I'm noticing a fading of freckles and stuff. I'm wondering if it's the coconut oil. That's the only thing different that I've done. And I wonder if coconut oil fades hyperpigmentation. So,
Our birthday's July 17th. Maybe this year you guys will care about it. Because last year we weren't really, no one cared about our birthday. We did a birthday video and nobody cared. Nobody was bothered. Maybe you guys will care this year.
yeah. Yes, for all those that don't know, we were born on the same day. Well, same birth date, different years,
Of course.
I was making doctor's appointments for us the other day, and they're like, "Can I have your birthday, please?" And so I gave her July 17th, and then I said 1967, I think. I don't know. And then when it was me, I just booked hers at the same time. She goes, "Can I have your daughter's birthday?" And I said July 17th, and then she froze, and she was like, I said, "Your daughter's." I'm like, "That's my daughter's." I mean, I love it when I always get people at that moment.
Miss Stacy 717, his birthday is July 17th too. No way!
Oh, wow.
We have an emoji, guys. The emoji like calendar says July 17th on it.
How
Y'all
cute.
didn't know.
Yeah, that's right. You had the Apple emoji, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has the 17th on it, yeah.
Easton J said he was born June 17th. Cool.
Oh, funny. Okay. Well, I'll meet down in Central Park.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, wait.
Party.
Oh, it's Melissa says her dad's birthday is July 17th. Cool.
Wow.
Oh, July 17th in the house. And then your mom's birthday, my grandmother, is July 16th.
Yeah.
So isn't that so weird? Like
Yeah.
you were born the day before your mom, and I was born
On my birthday.
on your birthday.
Yeah. I was a week before my mom. And I couldn't believe a few weeks ago I saw on Facebook, like, this girl made the newspaper. It was like they said 48. It was 1 in a 48 million chance to be born on your mother's birthday. They're making a big deal about it because it was like generational. Like it was the grandmother and it was the mother and it was the daughter. And I'm like, really? Like that's our life. Like we've done it our whole life. Okay, maybe we were off by one day. My mother was born the day before, but 1 in 48 million. The chances of that, like your grandmother's born. Okay, just one little day before, but still we're all in the vicinity. But you being actually born on my birthday, I just thought that was.
Yeah, Miss SCT said, so Tay, your baby will be the day after your birthday. Yeah, I'm trying to plan the July thing. That's going to be in the plan.
106, Andy said mine is October 6th. Born on her birthday. Her mom had 2 children born on her. Wow. Just when you think you have a story to tell, somebody always can top that story. That's cool. That's very cool. Born on my birthday almost to the same exact time. Wow. That's so cool. All right, so we're not so unique after all. Okay. What else there? Then a big chop is July 6th. Oh, so Ray Brown, you big chopped your hair July 6th of 2017? Oh, curly Q's line.
I don't think so.
Curls? Curly Q? I never heard of it. Did you?
Mm-mm. We did look at Bella's curls though, because you guys kept mentioning that. That line doesn't look too complicated. We're thinking about picking that up.
Which one?
Bella Curls.
Mm-hmm.
Bella Curls. They kept mentioning that. The Aunt Jackie's isn't too expensive, so we were thinking about picking that up.
Angela said we're so awesome.
Hmm?
I said that we're not so unique after all. And Angela said no, we're awesome. Birthday. I don't even want to work on my birthday. I definitely don't want to be in labor. I know.
That's so funny.
I know. That's so funny. Yeah.
But this year, it's all about me.
It is.
Because it was all about you last year.
It
because
was.
she turned 50 last year. I turned 24, so I wasn't important. It basically wasn't my birthday.
Yeah,
But
like
this
we have
year,
like landmark birthdays.
I turned 25,
Yeah,
so.
to me that's landmark. So I'm like, okay, you own the crown this year.
And by like owning the crown, we just go out to dinner and call it a day and go shopping.
I was like, I said last year I was just so special because I was turning 50.
Yeah,
like,
we
that's
really just went to dinner.
Yeah, that was just like you.
Went shopping.
So, I mean,
That's
it's
what we
like
did.
my day. Like I get more of the attention, but no, we both.
We do the
split.
same thing. This year will be the same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the whole idea. So, do you have plans, Tay? This year.
We don't like. I don't do anything for my birthday because like it's our birthday, so like we celebrate it together every year. So.
Yeah, I know you have to get the picture in the photo. I know, so we can see what you guys look like. Put the face with the names.
Remember the year we did the birthday buns? One year we decided to like both slick our hair down and wear buns for our birthday.
Oh
For
my
church,
gosh, I
and,
know.
like-
All right, you guys have to see the picture. We were doing all this posing, a million
poses, and
I
like
don't
we
know
had
what
like one.
possessed us to do that because we didn't show our natural. Like we literally just slicked our hair.
We
back.
slicked our hair. I don't know
What was
why
the
we
purpose
did
of
that, but we called them birthday buns.
I know.
And we wore buns
And
for
every
our
time we
birthday.
see those pictures now, we're just like, oh,
We're like, why
who
did we do that?
I don't know why we
Yeah.
did it. It was horrible. Hold on, I'm gonna try to pull it up because it was awful.
Our birthday buns.
Birthday fund. All right, so
TaylorAnne, get your mom her full slab for her birthday. Would you want a full slab for your birthday? And we always ask each other every year. We take each other out and we buy each other presents. Like,
yeah, like whatever we want. Like I don't.
Yeah, I'm not in the business of like surprising people with gifts. Like because I want to get them something that they want. So even for like Christmas, like I'd rather give people money so they can buy what they want.
Yeah.
Or like I'll take them out and they can buy what they want. So like I'm not buying them. Like if I went out and bought you like a blazer, you would be like, you know, what's this? Like this is not my taste. This is not my whatever. So to avoid ungratefulness, I just give people money.
I know, because you guys know I speak my mind. So yeah, you tend to be extremely ungrateful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know. I'm ashamed. I'm trying to find it. All right, so review. I don't know because I don't know if it was in a particular album or not.
Hi, Carolyn D. I love giving gift cards. Yeah, or gift cards, or like these are gift cards.
That's
and
what I
let
love.
people
Gift cards.
do what they want to do with it. Yeah, gift cards. You know, if it's like somebody you don't really know, maybe it's kind of tacky to put money in, have a $50 bill, money in a card. But like a nice Visa gift card or something where they could spend it anywhere, or like a restaurant or like something. But even that, I wouldn't buy you a card to a restaurant. Ungratefulness. You would have no problem saying like, you know, okay, Taylor, okay. I could just tell when you like wouldn't like it. Oh my gosh, is that our birthday buns?
All right, birthday bun. All right, yeah. There's the just slicking our hair back. It's so funny.
Hold on.
But there's like tons of them, like in that.
Right.
I know, like whenever we have to do like a big day thing, we never get our hair.
We never get our hair right.
We never get our hair
ever.
Right. Like we have a big event to go to or do something, or like we're gonna be like the stars of the show or something. Our hair never comes out right. So I don't know what possessed us.
I don't know what possessed us, but like you guys can see, we slicked our hair down for the day, and we just had our big heads there. We called them our birthday buns.
Yeah, because like in the back we had a bun. That was before I think the chop. Yeah. That's why I could kind of handle the big chop a little bit because that's how I just started wearing.
LoriAnne posing.
That's how I just started start wearing. That's how I started off when I big chop. Echo gel, slicked it back, but that wasn't a big chop. That was before.
Yeah.
My hair was long, so I could pull it back in the ponytail. Once I big chop, all I could do was just echo gel and slick it back, and that's what I did.
Oh yeah, it was before the big chop. Yeah, hold me a second to show them. Hold on. How like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but like that was LoriAnne's hair like grown out. That was before her big chop.
Yeah. Like
months before her big chop, because people be like, you know, why'd you cut your hair when it looked like that? By the time she had the big chop, it wasn't looking like that. It wasn't looking like that. It wasn't looking like that. Not at all. No. Oh, look at us. We're all nice and tan. I said the first nice day here, I'm heading straight for the beach to get my summer tan on. Like, I'm so ready.
I don't know, but the first one, LoriAnne looks photoshopped. That's so funny. No, that was before we even knew anything like that.
Who said that?
Right here, Ray Brown. No, it wasn't at all.
LoriAnne looks photoshopped.
I remember how you used to do, I mean, you did. Like, that was all new stuff like we did. That was, what, 3 or 4 years ago before we were even
this isn't edited. Media. Look at, there's still lines under my eyes. This isn't edited.
Coming home from church one Sunday. We didn't do none of that stuff. Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, I wear my hair back every now and then. Someone said me with my hair back looks great. I just don't like the whole, like this, like I would take this right now and like slick it back because I'd want like all this fatness in my ponytail. But the brushing of this part of my hair, I feel like this gets really like tangled when I slick my hair back, and I just, the tangling part once I have to wash my hair after it's been like slicked back is just annoying. So like I rarely do that. Do the slicking back hairstyle because the detangling of all that gel, because I have to gel it, and this is hard, and it's just, I feel like I lose a lot of hair when I have to take it from here and slick my hair back.
Yeah, so the harshness
I rarely do that.
Of that brush trying to slick it back. To me, it's like pulling out my edges. Yeah. Yeah, it just makes me feel like I'm...
Miss SET said, LOL, who said that? Yeah, that came out harsher than I meant, it to. Sorry.
I know.
Sorry. It looks photoshopped. Like, no. But I guess that's a compliment, right? You're so poppin', you look photoshopped?
I don't know.
My bad. Just don't come from my mother. Sorry. It was a reaction.
I'm like, people are not always coming for me. I'm like, it's just, people just say things like...
Someone said I was ready to fight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I took like that, and then I wear wash and goes. Okay. So, yeah, so that was, hold on, that was the beginning of that. I'm trying to see. That was a spin-off. That was initially. All right, so.
Latrice said, that's interesting. I get less tangles when I slick my hair back and more when I wear wash and goes.
So that was the big chop style. I had already gotten it with that birthday bun, and so then I felt like, okay, my face could pull off a slick back look, and so I was not embracing my curls initially. I cut my hair; they were to my head.
Sorry, Ray.
And
She knows I love her.
and I wasn't used to it. And so I started thinking back to my birthday bun. I'm like, well, maybe I could do the slick back, but there was no bun now. Now this was just my hair slick back, and in the back it was just.
And I prefer
straight.
the slick back than the curling iron.
Yeah, you did.
So once you got sick of slicking your hair back, she turned to the curling iron.
Yeah.
Not only did she buy one, she bought two.
You know what I mean? Buying multiples of things.
Just in case the first one broke.
The first one broke, and I was just at a loss. I was panicked.
I'm like, Mom, you're not newly natural. I'm like, you just cut your hair. I'm like, why do you have a curling iron? Why are you putting heat to your hair? What are you doing?
I don't
Every
know.
day, the house smelled like cooked hair. Cooked hair. And I said one weekend, I was just, I can't take it anymore. I don't want to smell cooked hair in the house anymore. I'm like, what are you doing?
I know, Smith, I feel the same way now. Like, it's so ordinary. I think curly hair, natural hair is just so unique. So I don't, so like when people say, do you flat iron? What?
Okay, continue.
It's true. It is unique. I don't. Samantha Ivy says she doesn't like slicking her hair back. She doesn't like straight hair, and I said I didn't either. So I thought it's just very ordinary. I always say that natural hair, because it just comes in any way. You know, everybody's natural hair is different. Everybody's natural is different. So I liked it, but at the time I had not embraced my curls. My hair was big chopped, and now to shampoo your hair and get out the shower and you see your hair is just curls everywhere, like this long. Like, what am I going to do with that? I didn't know what to do with it. So what I did was echo gelled it, slicked it back, and that's the picture I showed in that blue blouse. And I did that, what, 2-3 months maybe, and then one day I think you were on Instagram or something, and then you like show everybody like your little curlies or something, and then everybody loved it, and that's kind of like how MADCURLS evolved, because everyone was like, oh, I love like your mom's little curlies or something.
People are asking me if I'm hungry. Someone said it's almost feeding time for Tay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna sit over here and not talk anymore.
I know.
I'm being aggressive. I'm gonna stop talking.
She's misinterpreting everything. So I'm like, no, like.
Don't worry, talking. I'm sorry. I am a little hungry though.
Yes, it's today a fresh wash and go. Yeah, this was today. For those that were in the room at the time, I have this in my hair. Pattern Pusher by Curl Junkie. This is what I'll be doing. My third video on next week when I'm in charge. Bougie.
And y'all want to make sure she gets her last video.
I know.
People keep coming in our Instagram DMs, like, when I go to post a new video, they're like, you know, is this LoriAnne's last one? Is this her last one? Is this her last one? I'm like, no. It's not her last one yet, but it's coming.
So I started to, I've been a Curl Junkie fan since I've been natural, which has been maybe about.
Ray says, is it a cream? No, it's a gel.
No, it's a gel. It's a stone cold gel, and this is in my hair. And when I started putting it in today for really kind of like tonight's live, I said, oh my gosh, how am I going to be sitting looking tonight? Because I had never tried it by itself, and that's the way the directions say. But
I love our followers. Leslie LeBron said, "You're not you when you're hungry." LOL. Have a Snickers. You know that commercial?
Yeah.
Like, well, actually, I'm eating Snickers fudge over here. Actually, so
yes, Snicker flavored fudge.
I'm trying to chew because I don't want to eat on camera. But I'm like sitting here like nibbling. Like,
try going out with her for the day, and I don't even like stop to eat. Like, I love shopping, so I'm just like ready to go to the stores. And I always say she has to be fed and watered because she starts speaking less and less. She gets by like an hour, within an hour of her hunger, she's like mute. I'm like, oh gosh, like.
Samantha Ivy, I'll be the judge of what LoriAnne can have. I think LoriAnne should have a month straight videos. I'll be the judge. And the jury, the executioner. So wants to know how much the gel is.
This one is $24.95. Right? It doesn't have the price.
For how many ounces? 16.
All right. So how much was that, Uncle Funky's, for that?
25.
25.
That was 18 ounces though. Okay.
All right. So yeah, it was pretty pricey. I have just about everything in the Curl Junkie line, even things I no longer carry. That's how long I've been a Curl Junkie fanatic. And I've never really kind of mentioned it on our channel because nobody's checking for Curl Junkie except me, I think. But now I'm starting to see that more people are checking, and you guys do know about Curl Junkie. So I have everything, even like I said, when I started going back through my collection the other day, things that were not full or things that I had used and it probably needed to be replaced, I went to try to replace them and they no longer make them. That's how long I've been a fan and how long like some of these products have been in my collection. So, but I refreshed the ones that I could, and that's why I haven't done my video yet.
Yeah, they said don't let this be your last video. No, it won't be. I know you guys like LoriAnne choose. She gets to choose stuff. You get my tell her to choose stuff. Was Design Essentials your first Bad and Bougie video? You did Design Essentials, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to choose Design Essentials. That was your Bad and Bougie video. But prior videos, you got to choose, right?
No, you might have put me at the helm, but I didn't really get to choose. But the week that she did was the full slab, I said I'm in charge now. I'm choosing and I'm talking about it. So yeah, normally you choose.
But don't act like you guys don't like what I choose, because most of the videos on our channel, like I'm okay, Mom, this is the video we're gonna do, and I organize and all that kind of stuff. So you guys are here because you like us, like.
Okay, so the curly fit, she's checked. Who else is checking for Curl Junkie? Because I never really knew if you guys were checking for Curl Junkie. I'm like, I'm probably the only one out there checking for Curl Junkie. Nobody's thinking about Curl Junkie.
Tammy Rodriguez says, do your wash and goes ever become matted and extremely tangled? My 4A hair can't get past 2-day hair because of knots. Yeah, my hair is actually day 4 right now, and it's very matted up here at the top. Like it is. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I tried to spray some like refresher spray on it to try to separate the mats out a little bit, but it's very matted, like up here. Absolutely. Yeah, as your days go on, depending on the products that you use, it's going to become tangled. It's going to become matted. Like, absolutely.
Sandy Avila's checking for Curl Junkie. Okay, that's what I had to get my hair big chop for, because I was sick at one point and I had to take medication, and my hair, and it changed the texture of my hair back when my hair was shoulder length. And on top of being sick and trying to recuperate, I kind of wasn't like really doing my hair. So try not doing shoulder length hair, and then the medication is affecting your hair. So it just kind of came like a bird's nest. And it was such an emotional time for me, and you actually sat with me as I tried to detangle it. I lost so much hair.
That was such a mess. Like,
it was depressing.
Your hair was coming out, and then it didn't help that you put like a whole lot of Jamaican black castor oil in it to help let it grow back, and you let it sit like 3 days, and by the time
it was coming out, I didn't realize it was coming out from the medication I was taking. So then on top of the coming out, then I put the Jamaican black castor oil as I was like kind of like recuperating, and I wasn't doing my hair, and that was the worst thing I could have done, because it was just a slick, greasy, thick, greasy castor oil mess.
You had the biggest dread. Like it was like a chunk of
to the
like
point
just a
where
dread.
I just had to pull it out. I just took I had like.
And then your hair was like here, and it was like see-through.
Yeah.
Cause like you had to like you just had to cut it out, and it was like.
So I survived that week of the detangling and just a mound of hair loss, but I still kept trying to salvage what I had left, and it wasn't really much. It probably at this point maybe was about this length, but not this healthy. It was just see-through pockets and parts, and it was just a mess. Okay, so then the following week I'm still not well enough, so now I'm back not really doing my hair the way I should, still pouring in castor oil so it'll grow, and by the second time I had to detangle. That's how it was gone. And I'll show the picture of what we did, because it was voting day, and we went to go vote, and we took pictures, and there was no more.
106 said, "Is the Uncle Funky's Curly Magic a dupe for the pattern pusher?"
Not at all.
No.
Not at all.
And I saw Naturally Fly said, "I'm shopping for a new gel. I didn't like the Camille Rose Naturals Curl Maker. What didn't you like about it? Just curious, and maybe we can suggest something else."
She didn't like which one?
The Camille Rose Naturals Curl Maker.
Oh, okay. That's a dupe for Uncle Funky's. What?
Not really. I think that the Uncle Funky's is more moisturizing than the Camille Rose, and it's shinier.
But it's recognized as almost one. That's why we did that video on it.
Flaked and too crispy. Try the Uncle Funky's Curly Magic. That one's magical. It's very moisturizing. Your hair is shiny. As long as you apply it on saturated hair, you shouldn't experience flaking. There was a light cast on it that scrunches right out. The Uncle Funky's Curly Magic is good. I prefer that one over the Camille Rose, the Uncle Funky's. We did do a comparison video on our channel of the two gels, showing the results using two different ones.
But we were led to do that because people kept comparing the two.
What's a dupe? Isn't it the same price? Yeah, you said that one time. I said, "Is this a dupe?" You're like, "How's it a dupe if it's the same price?"
That's what I said. Yeah.
So maybe it's something similar. I think I said that last week. I said the Aussie Moist and the L'Oreal are dupes. Like they're the same price. They can't really be a dupe. Maybe they're just similar products.
And I don't like do dupes. Like if you want the real thing, then get it. Don't say, well, this is just like the MAC, say, Stone. Well, then doggone it, get MAC Stone, especially if it's like MAC Stone might be 17 and the dupe is like 12. I mean, it's $5 more. I spent more like Starbucks coffee back in the days, okay? We all do. And so how do we feel like we're saving? Like, you know, so if I want MAC, like I have not found a dupe, and I have been looking for one. I was down at the NYX store the other day looking for a dupe for MAC Oak pencil. You guys know I love MAC Stone, but now I kind of, when I do more like nude lips, I like the MAC Oak. I have yet to find one. There is no other like MAC Oak yet, unless somebody knows tonight that there is. But 17, just go on and get the MAC Oak.
Yeah, I don't know why I said someone when the name's right there. I said it to you, I'm like, why do we say someone when the person's name's right there? Leslie LeBron says, what's the difference between Camille Rose Naturals butter gel and the almond jai butter? Miss Camille Rose.
The butter gel we did a one and done on, and it was during the summertime. I think it's like more of a whipped. I think it is called like whipped. It's more of a whipped consistency. It's more lightweight, and they say moisturizing. I didn't find it as moisturizing as the Jai Twisting Butter. The Jai Twisting Butter, out of all three, the CURLMIX, which is the thickest, the Jai Twisting Butter, which is the medium one, very moisturizing. That's my favorite. And then the butter gel is kind of like whipped, and it's kind of like lightweight, kind of, sort of, but not really. You know how I talk. So my favorite is the Jai Twisting Butter, is all I know, and it's definitely more moisturizing. So I put that as the foundation, and then I put the curl maker on top of that.
Vanessa Bristow said, I think the almond jai butter is much better than the butter gel.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
Me too.
Yeah,
I totally agree with that one. And then I got the CURLMIX, and it's definitely thicker.
Miss SCT said, yes, Tay, eat. Don't mind me. I have to. Or else, you know.
I'm still trying to find that horrible
I get
picture.
snazzy, as Samantha already said.
Yeah. That final day, that voting day, is like, that's when I knew, okay, you know, because length is not dry ends. Okay, when like, you know, when you have hair and then, you know, you're just like doing like these length checks and you're dragging it down here, but this is all just dry and dead, like get rid of it. And so I was holding on to dry, dead, because I just could not deal with having to cut my hair. I knew the inevitable was going to happen, and I held on to it as long as I could, and I couldn't. You were in the
You love
picture.
telling me that my dry ends weren't length.
I know, because I have to somebody have to tell you straight, because sometimes people think it's hair, it's not healthy hair, you got to get rid of it. So I'm looking for that picture, because I was one of those. That's why I can speak about it. I tried to hang on to it, and I saw the damage, and I just could not deal with cutting it. But when I saw this picture, this picture when we went to go vote, and I saw you, because normally me and you take like pictures together, and when I saw that picture that day, that's when I realized, wow, your hair was so defined and so big and so curly, and my hair was just, it looked like I had straightened it. It looked like I had relaxed it. It was just hanging, and I'm trying to find it, because you have to see it to believe it.
Your hair fell out because of like some other reason. Mine changed, even in the past year, looking back on our videos from last year, like the As I Am, but I can't even watch the As I Am video, the first one we did, because my hair looked so good in that video. And by like the very last Camille Rose video we did, in November or December, my ends were like gone. Like I was like dealing with like stress and stuff like that, and it manifested through my hair, and like it just shows in the video how back like in July my hair was just so thick.
So there is the picture to light. I don't like to be too bright, but see how it's just hanging there. It looks like it's been relaxed, but it just has no curl definition. That's product in it, and that tried Living Proof. You used Living Proof the other day.
Are we back?
Are we back? Did you guys see that picture?
Yeah, did you guys see it? Hold on one more time.
That was like when I knew I had to let it go. It was so destroyed.
Yeah.
So you could see the potential of what my hair is capable of doing, and that's what it looked like before. I just had to come to terms with it had to be big chopped. It was so damaged, and so I had to let it go. And actually the picture is me and Tay. So you see her hair, you know, all the definition and the volume and stuff. And normally we just kind of like do things together. And when I saw the comparison, I'm like, okay, it's got to go now. And that's when I big topped and started the journey all over again.
But yeah, before my hair in December, like I lost a substantial amount of hair, and the haircut actually worked because the way she cut it, she made it look fuller because it really was like really flat, and my ends were like disappearing.
Good night, Karen Reeves. See you next week.
How long have we been here?
144. All right, so all right. I recently tried this Shea Manuka line. It was
Yeah, no, I didn't like the gel. You liked the gel. How did you use it? Did you use the milk in the gel, or I was not a fan of the gel or the twisting cream?
I used the milk in the gel. I believe.
Yeah, I used the milk.
Video.
The milk as a one and done, and I liked it.
But I'm a gel person. I love gel, so I love that. You didn't care for it too much.
Yeah, Rouge Vixen. I think the Uncle Funky's is definitely more moisturizing than the Camille Rose Naturals. And you guys even noticed it in the comments. Not saying Camille Rose Naturals is a bad product. It's still a good gel, but the Uncle Funky's does have like a little extra something.
It made my hair shinier. It looked like. All right, so then.
Yeah, no, the gel was awful. I put that in the box when a couple weeks ago I was doing the shelf, the bin, the box. That gel went right in the box. That Manuka honey gel, that was horrible.
So Naturally Fine says she's going to try the Uncle Funky's. Does she need to get the good hair too? She's for a low porosity. We don't understand like porosity really, but I like the Uncle Funky's.
We liked pairing it, yeah.
Yeah, I love putting the good hair underneath it. That to me was a great combination.
Yeah. But the key with that product is making sure your hair is saturated.
Absolutely
or
saturated.
It will flake.
Yes.
It will flake.
To the point where I got out, already had the good hair in, put the gel in, and when I looked in the mirror, I started seeing like this white beading, so I immediately took that spray bottle and started spraying it,
yeah.
and the white beading disappeared. You have got to have a lot of moisture, a lot of water before you start.
Carolyn D said that Manuka Honey Mask is bomb. Yes, it is. That's the best product in the line is the mask. Love the mask. So much.
Not she burned her hair. There are no curlies that can grow. So how does she burn her hair? Does she relax it or does she straighten it? Array Brown.
Because both can be just as bad.
Yeah.
Relaxers or having heat trained hair. Like some people go natural from just having their hair having heat damage, which can be just as bad as having like, you know, a relaxer or a perm in your hair. The journey from that back from that is difficult as well.
Oh, hot comb. Oh yes. Yeah.
Oh my God, I hated the hot comb. I'm like, can you blow it? You basically blew it so much like it wasn't hot anymore.
I know. I had to do like this and then as I was trying.
And then, yeah, you had to blow on it while you were putting it through my hair. I'm like, blow on it.
Yeah.
And then you burn my ears and the back of my neck, and I hate it when you
Who
wanted to
did
get my edges.
I saw on Facebook, oh my gosh, a couple months ago, the ear protector for when you straighten your hair. It's like this little plastic covering that goes over your ears so you don't get burned by the straightening comb.
No, oh my gosh. And you always had to go over it multiple times.
Yeah, I know.
I hated I'm having traumatized. I hate the hot comb. You were always burning my neck.
I just sit on top. So, all right, so she said she can't use too much water because on the Uncle Funky site, they go by, I think, does it go by porosity on the Uncle Funky site? Because she said
no, the Uncle Funky site goes by type, like type 2, type 3, type 4, and it tells you which products will work like. But they recommend for your hair type. It also goes by need. You can look it up by need, like if your hair is dry, if your hair is transitioning, if your hair is damaged. Like it goes by like the needs that you need, and it will recommend the product. So their website breaks it down pretty well, depending on like your needs or your hair type, what will work for you.
Flashbacks. I know.
So when Jada said holding your ear is the most terrifying thing, it is. Like you're just like, oh.
I know, like, and then you get hit with the brush. Bend over.
Yeah.
Don't move.
Don't move. And then if you burned me, it's because I moved. It was my fault. Like,
yeah.
But you would always take it off the thing, wave it in the air, and then you had a paper towel, and you would go like this on both sides, and then
the Ultra Sheen, and if you use the yellow Ultra Sheen, it was like thicker, so it seemed like it made it straight. I think it was called hot press. It was called something press. And then the blue one was just like, I guess, every day. And then it came out with the fancy green one that was like real like greasy. And but my mother's favorite was the yellow one. She would actually take the hot comb and stick it. I don't know what the purpose of that was. Stick it in there so the whole jar would like melt. I don't know. But who remembers the yellow Ultra Sheen, the blue Ultra Sheen, the green Ultra Sheen? I grew up on those. Do you have a video pattern pusher? I haven't, but I can't seem to get it to do right for my hair. No, next week. That's my video. I'm doing all curl junkie stuff, so that's what I have in my hair right now. pattern pusher. Okay, now hot tools in the house. For the first time I used a curling iron, I was in college.
Good night, Samantha.
Good night. Sample packets.
Yeah, the pattern pusher video's coming. We're gonna film that.
Yeah.
Maybe Sunday or Monday, because we have to do some spring cleaning tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. I know, I'm looking forward to doing it. I never introduced Curl Junkie on our channel because I didn't know there were so many Curl Junkie lovers. I've been a Curl Junkie fan for years, since I've been natural for 9 years. That's how I started out. One of the brands, other than like, what was it, Miss Jessie's and Diva,
Mixed Chicks.
But Curl Junkie to me was so exclusive and nobody ever heard about it, and I love exclusivity, so I bought, one day a huge big old box came to the house with every single thing they ever made. And then recently, I think they just kind of started an Instagram page, and I put out every single product I owned out there, and Marsha, the owner of Curl Junkie, saw it, and I was like, I've been a fan for years, but
Latrice says, have you ever tried Briagio?
I keep seeing it.
I'm not pressed for Briagio at all. Not, it's like, for me, it's one of those like higher end brands, and like I'm not like the way like we were pressed for We Dad and Diva. Like I don't know.
What is like, I've heard
I don't
of
want
it.
to spend my coin on Briagio.
Yeah,
like
I
don't know.
Do they cater to like ethnic hair?
It's like a Diva or a
Really?
or a We Dad. Like the same type of thing, I think, right?
They sell it in Sephora?
Yes, yeah. Tammy says it's so expensive. Yeah, it's up there.
Okay.
It's up there with the Divas and the We Dads.
Okay.
But it didn't draw me the way We Dad and Diva
I know.
did.
It definitely did not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen the new African Pride products? Yeah, we have.
I've heard about them. I've seen them.
Yeah, well, I saw them on their page, and we keep being tagged in the picture.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's only in the Curl Box or something that it came in, so I don't know where you can purchase them at, but it looks promising. More promising than their other line, because we did try their Shea Miracle and we did not like it. We actually have all the Shea Miracle stuff sitting on the shelf. We did a whole video on it. In the video we had to trash it because the sound wasn't working, and so we did a whole entire video, and by the time we did the playback we realized the mic wasn't on for any of the video,
we took to our
deathbed. We're like, we're not doing this again.
We did every single
and
product.
we moved on. Yeah,
it was just a lot. It was so overwhelming when we found out that the sound wasn't working. We just couldn't bear
it was
to
so
go
depressing.
back to it. Yeah, we did a one and done on one of their products, and then we went and did
which
the
is one of our most watched videos for some reason.
I know, so we need to get it back together and
pudding.
do the line.
But yeah.
But yeah, it was kind of hard to track down these things.
It was,
right?
and it was one of those lines that they have like a pudding. They have a pudding, a leave-in, a moisturizer. They have like 5 or 6 moisturizers in the line. It's one of those lines that's just like confusing, like what's for what. And then their gel or their custard flakes so bad. I've never had anything flake worse in my hair. I had chunks of white in my roots. It flaked so bad. So when people were tagging us in African Pride, I'm like, I'm really not pressed for more African Pride, but maybe this line will be better than the Shea Miracle.
Oh, probably should be. The VIB Rouge started. This is the second go round. The VIB Rouge started on. If you're VIB Rouge, it started for us last week, because you know I'm VIB Rouge. And so last week
I get my money back from this.
And dumb me, I went there and bought something and forgot it. So I'm just gonna bring back that receipt and show them that I'm VIB Rouge. So like it's supposed to mean something.
Right, you're like that I'm VIB Rouge. Like, okay.
I have no problem, no worries.
That you give Sephora all your coin.
I know. So nope, they will reimburse the difference. But yeah, and then it starts again the second week. This time around, I think it was the 20th through the 23rd, and then I think the first time was the 16th, maybe through, or maybe the 13th. Or anyway, it was sometime last week that they started.
Miss SCT said, yes, Auntie got status. She also said that she felt nostalgic when she saw Luster's pink lotion. I wanted to buy it, but then I read the ingredients. Yeah, the Luster pink lotion came out with like a natural hair line. Everyone's jumping on the wave. And some Smooth and something came out with one too. Like all these lines that did like stuff for relaxed hair and all that kind of stuff. They're coming out with like natural lines and stuff now. The pink luster and the
I remember pink luster. It had like such a unique smell to it. It was so pink.
I showed you it the other day and you were not bothered.
I was not, because I said I remember pink luster.
Like,
my hair was straight end. it was just, I remember that, so I was not bothered because now, like, I don't know, I have a hard time translating over my relaxed products now when I see them over here in the natural world. And who said it last week? Was it Tia that, why do we give them like such a hard time? Like Cream of Nature took me a while to adjust to their natural line because I remember Cream of Nature relaxers, Cream of Nature products that I always used when my hair was relaxed. But I love it now. I'm a lover of Cream of Nature natural products now. But it took me a while to get the mindset that I remember old Cream of Nature. But no, I love their line now.
Lisa Pellegrino, why do you mix the Diva mask? I see people do that. They'll mix the Deep Sea and the Melt into Moisture, and like one has protein, one's a moisturizer, but like people mix the two. Like, what does that do? Like, is it better? Or I know that the Deep Sea has protein, and it's like a protein kind of treatment kind of thing. They mix the Deep Sea Repair and the Melt into Moisture together. And I know when the two products dropped at the same time, and like I know like influencers and stuff were getting it, and they were mixing both products together. And I don't know what the point of that is, unless there is a point, because we have both, and we use the Melt into Moisture by itself. And I just know that one's like a moisturizing one, and the Deep Sea is a like protein.
You mean, so, yeah, I don't know, because if you're gonna do a protein deep conditioner, then I would do it. And then I've heard of people following it up maybe with a moisturizing conditioner, or I wouldn't say even a deep conditioner, but to mix them both like that.
Yeah, they're trying to get the benefits of both. But is it more beneficial, or do you guys think is it actually more beneficial, or do you think it's more beneficial?
I don't know, because the protein. Pink luster. Do any of you recommend any shampoos for dandruff or dry scalp? Other than Head and Shoulders that people have used for years. For dandruff or dry scalp. Anybody have any suggestions for dandruff or dry scalp? Like it in that strong protein. But you used to mix the L'Oreal, which is that one that.
Oh yeah, I mix my L'Oreal Color Vibrancy hair mask with my Aussie, just because the L'Oreal is for like highlights, and it makes your highlights pop, and then the Aussie is just like really moisturizing as well. So I mix the two of those to get both benefits of that.
Okay, yeah, and I kind of like at the time when I saw you do that, I just never saw conditioners mixed like that. I thought like it wouldn't get the benefit of the L'Oreal highlighting benefits if you have another one in there, but obviously it does, because your highlights are always popping.
Yeah,
so.
my highlights are kind of struggling today because it's like day 4. Naturally Fly said, do you ladies get any frizz after a few days of wash and go? Yes, my whole head is a piece of frizz right now. There's barely any curl definition on my hair right now.
Hair look like,
it's so frizzy all here. This is all frizz.
This has got to be some frizz because it's big.
This is day 4.
This is day 1.
And that's why my hair is so big and like it's staying there, because there's frizz all in here. It's all frizz.
Do we use apple cider vinegar? Oh, Tosh Velez is in the room. If you do, how and why?
No.
We haven't used apple cider vinegar in our hair. No, we haven't, right? Nope. Our face.
To me, I feel like it's drying. I stay away from things that are drying, even like shampoo. I only love co-washing. I don't like anything that may potentially dry my hair out.
Yeah, and I don't blame you, because it's so much length. Like that would be a tangled. I always say tangled web we weave. So yeah, that would be a tangled.
It would look like a tumbleweed.
Yeah, it would.
It looks like a tumbleweed right now. Like I'm thinking about when we get off putting a deep conditioner, and my hair is so dry right now. It's so dry, and I'm not looking forward to detangling this at all.
But you never really have a problem, because you always say that Aussie.
Yeah, no, Aussie melts it out, but I think I want to give it some help.
Tease curls. Her 80s tease curls, okay. And Internet Clay makes my curls pop. Oh, really? Because Caitlin, actually, we put that on our face. I've never tried it. People have said when they saw it, because we did a video on that about the apple cider vinegar and that bentonite clay. And people are, have you tried it in your hair? We've never tried it in our hair, but on our face, I love it on my face. But that clay thing, to me, in my hair, I don't know.
Oh, I love the Featherlight styling cream. It's a good one.
Anything
I'm becoming like a hunchback right now. We're sitting on these stools. These chairs are so uncomfortable. We need new chairs.
All right, so we're wrapping it up.
Are you guys tired?
Are you hungry? You need new chairs.
Yeah, we need a chair fund, a GoFundMe for MADCURLS chairs.
All right, somebody said yes, but I think you are. Yes, Taylor.
I'm going to bed. See, it only takes one.
Week.
Vanessa started it. She said I'm going to bed. See you next week.
Okay.
What else has Andy said? Bye. Okay.
She's saying bye. That's what she's saying bye to the one that's leaving.
Oh, I don't know if she's saying bye to us or bye to the person leaving.
All right, so we're starting the parade. I always say start the parade when
Start
you
the
guys were younger.
parade.
Somebody start the parade.
We start the goodbyes now.
Start the parade. Yes, and hungry. Okay. Nope, it's 7:42.
Lisa Pellegrino said good night. Les LeBron said night night. 106.
Okay,
Eddie says I'm going to bed.
All right, so who's in California? Somebody say it's only 7:42 there.
Fruit fiction.
Okay. Night,
Ray
night
of
time.
K, good night.
Okay.
Miss Melissa Ray, good night.
May the Lord bless you and keep you. Okay. Let's talk about how
Miss
we
SCT.
detangle. How we detangle really quick is a super slip conditioner, fingers, and just pull through. But what I do is I divide my hair down the middle and divide it horizontally and put it in 4 sections, and you just work with smaller sections in a good slip conditioner and pull it on through. Hey, how'd you do that?
Are we here?
We just want to say goodbye respectfully.
I know, we didn't just
shut you guys down.
Yeah. Is it here? Is it here? Okay. Yeah, even
All right.
even YouTube's like, all right, wrap it up. Like, okay. So we're saying goodnight. Hearts. We hope you guys have a good weekend.
Yeah,
And so,
okay.
thanks
All
for
right.
coming.
Okay, we'll see you in our next video. Look for my video next week on Curl Junkie. And we'll see you next Friday.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Bye.